What's good, chat? Cheese with the first. What's good, cheese? What's good, troll? What's good, moppy? Burger. I love burger. Okay. I love burger too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love burger too. Chat, how we doing? Chat. Real quick. This is not gonna count for anything, but I need chat to do something for me real quick. I should have Slay the Jokers set up. So I need chat to confirm that it is set up correctly. If y'all could, please. Cheese needed to be first and fast before he got moldy. True. All right, let's buy the credit card. Let's look in the pack. Is this going to be yellow deck the whole way through since it's easy enough? No. I'm going to try and just go left to right. Holy early. What's up, Diego? Rack attack. What's up? It do be working? All right, sweet. Slay the Jokers do be working. Oh, wait. I could have just checked this myself. I'm actually stupid. I'm actually kind of a dunce. The Balatro streamers play Balatro. Never seen this. Yeah, true. Chat, I've been meaning to talk. I was going to shoot something in the Discord, but I just never did. Just wanted to say I watched the Nan in front. Awesome job, brother. Appreciate you, Commander7. Thank you. Chat, I was going to throw something in the Discord. We'll be on black for hours. No, I'm just going to run all the way through them. If we lose one, I'm not going to retry it like 60 times. I'm just going to say, oh, we lost. What are we doing? We're going to attempt to... We're just playing vanilla gold stake today. We're going to attempt to get some win streaks going. I don't know how well that's going to go. But we're going to try. Are you going to do another variety vote? So that's what I was going to talk about. I've been meaning to... I was going to shoot something in the Discord. But then I just ended up not doing it because this weekend was like kind of weird. The amount of... The variety streams are probably going to go back to being like somewhat spaced apart. They're probably not going to be as frequent. Strictly because they don't get views. if I'm just keeping it a stack. If I'm just keeping it a stack, they don't get views. Somewhat rare. Yeah. I saw how many concurrent I was getting. I was like, okay, maybe if I, switch to variety, I would have the same amount of concurrent. We can just, fumble about with some other games besides Balatro. That wasn't the case. So they're not going to go away completely, but they're not going to be like we're probably not going to have another stream that's just purely variety, at least not for the foreseeable future. Just because they kind of don't work. But so, apologies to people who look forward to those, but it's just not doing it's just not doing it. Right? What's going on, Shocktricity? What's up, Kev? I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. People just hate when Big Man does something else that isn't Balatro in Minecraft. I mean, like, I've built myself up as the Balatro guy, right? So if I don't play Balatro, people are just going to be like, well, whatever. Which is unfortunate, because I do want to, like, get into other games besides Balatro, but, like, it's fine. Excuse me. Sad to see the variety go the way of the dodo for a bit, but at least we can lock in on Cryptid mod. This will be day 12 of streaking it. Huge. Have you done any modded runs / how do you download them? I have done modded runs before. To download them, there's not like a mod engine, or there is a mod engine. There's not like a mod client, so to speak. So like if you've ever modded a game like Lethal Company is a big example of something that like almost everybody has modded. There's a client called Thunderstore for that you just like... You just click a button on there and like download the mods and etc. You have to mod Balatro manually, and it's not that hard. If you've ever modded like any other game, you'll be fine. But there's a couple things that you need. You'll need Steam modded, and you'll need... Lovely. Thunderstore has Balatro. What do you mean? Does it actually? Does it have like popular mods, or am I tripping? Have you thought about doing any more roguelike or deck builders just because you can have great moments in a game, but once you C++, it, then it's just repetitive? Not really. I've done other roguelike deck builders in the past. I'll probably do some here and there, but Balatro will probably continue to be the majority of the channel. Like we did the Clover Pit demo. When that fully drops, I'll probably play the hell out of that. We did the Runeborn demo, which I thought was phenomenal when that goes into early access, which was supposed to be this month, actually. So let me check on that real quick now that you've mentioned it. When Runeborn goes into early access, we might play a little bit more of that, but like Balatro is probably going to be still the main thing, as it's still coming soon to early access. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Shock, once we are like fully done with Balatro, will you turn to one of the variety games or something else? Most likely not. Just, you know, given numbers from this weekend, given numbers from this weekend, probably not. Balatro has continued to be like Balatro has clearly shown itself to be the thing that most consistently perpetuates growth for me. Again, that's not to say that I'm never going to do like variety stuff. I'm surprised you don't promote your variety channel more. I mean, I promoted it for like the first X amount of weeks that it was out. I have it in the description of like all of my YouTube videos and etc. and so on. It's in the exclamation mark YT outside of like shouting it out every stream, which is just annoying. I'm not really, I can't really do more with that. That's its own separate thing, just because I haven't been posting on it as recently, just because my schedule has been like really poor for the last week or so. Shock, but will we see STS? What the hell? What is S? Oh, Slay the Spire? I mean, probably. Ryu Noir with the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm planning on playing Slay the Spire and Slay the Spire 2. Slay the Spire 2 before it comes, like Slay the Spire before Slay the Spire 2 drops, and then once Slay the Spire 2 drops, I'll play that. Again, I'm not saying that, like, other games are going by the wayside completely, but, like, it'll be... It's going to be, like, majorly Balatro. Been playing Balatro multiplayer, and it already has Smurfs and sweats. Holy shit. Everybody who plays multiplayer is a sweat, unironically. Like, I'm not... I was talking to this about, like, with, like, one of my noob friends. Editor Dan was talking about wanting to get into multiplayer, and I was talking about it with him. Like, the people who play ranked in Balatro multiplayer, like, I'm not the best player of all time by any means, right? I fully admit that, but like, I'm not a bad player at all. And I get my ass handed to me in Balatro multiplayer. Like, it is almost exclusively sweats. When play, we're getting there, we're getting there. How you go from 10,000 to 17 million? Yeah, that's gonna be every White State game. I have arrived with 1,000 pounds of lard for a snack. Interesting. Interesting. It's a whole different game. It is. I was just asking because there's a crazy good Hollow Knight mod that adds a lot of cool stuff. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm probably not going to pivot to Hollow Knight. Like, I'm just keeping it a stack, and it's probably going to be a sec before we play Hollow Knight again. That's just kind of is what it is. Be honest, who here wants Steam to directly support modded Balatro, or at least the quality of life mods? I'm gonna be honest, Steam Workshop is kind of overrated. I don't like working with Steam Workshop. That's also just because I'm, like, not a Steam guy. I don't think there's any reason for it to not support modded Balatro, but, like, I probably still wouldn't use it personally. Anyway, sorry, YouTube chat. Do you have any suggestions for other roguelike deck builders, because Balatro started to become very repetitive? There's the game that Balatro was based on, which I believe is... That's not Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, is it? No, that's a separate thing, but that's also a good game. Twitch chat is saying Wild Frost is a lot of fun. If you want demos to check out the Clover Pit demo. That shit's fire. Check out the Runeborn demo. Runeborn is a super underground game. But that shit's fire. Luck be a landlord. Yeah. Thank you. Bonesaw. That's not a roguelike deck builder, but that is a good demo. YouTube chat is asking for roguelike deck builders. Monster Train. Yeah, that's good. Inscription is fire. Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers is based on Blackjack. Yeah. Okay, that's right. Thank you. Also, hello, Kita. Clover Pit isn't either. Yeah, it absolutely is. It's more convoluted, but like I would argue it is. It maybe deck builder is the wrong term, but it's deck builder adjacent enough where I would consider it fine. Deck builder, I mean, yeah. If you consider the slot machine your deck. Blackjack in Vegas is a roguelike deck builder. Oh yeah, Slay the Spire. Yeah, a lot of good ones there. Thank you, Twitch chat. I need to play more Monster Train. Was just getting into it, then I found Balatro. Chat has said time and again that Monster Train is fantastic. I have not played it, but everybody in chat is like, yo, that's fire. Also, of course, as soon as I get a PC, we do less variety. Sag. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry for the people who were into it, but like, it just kind of is what it is. I've already been kind of stressing about like growth dwindling, and yeah, that was just like, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, obviously I had fun on Saturday night stream just because Hollow Knight is a fun game and stuff, but like we went from 40 viewers on Balatro to 20 viewers on Minecraft to like 6 on Hollow Knight. So yeah. Like Balatro is just gonna be where it's at, and that's just how it is. I'm gonna say Balatro is interesting compared to Hollow Knight. I was kind of bored watching Hollow Knight, even though that's my favorite game. Well, I mean, that's also just the kind of the thing with like story-based games, is that like, especially since it's my first, if you do variety enough, it'll grow as your new main content. No, it will not. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with you. No, the fuck it will not. I did variety for, I mean, granted, it's like easier to grow once you already have a somewhat sizable following, but like I did variety for essentially a full year before I started doing only Balatro, and in the time that I've been doing only Balatro, I have grown like 400% in like all of my stats, more than 400%. And that's after 4 or 5 months in Balatro as opposed to a year of variety. Variety, if you are not already like a huge like Raffle sized or Doc Spectred sized streamer, does not grow your channel. Like it just doesn't. Unless you already have notoriety, variety does not do shit. God, excuse me, that was weird. Nominated Game of the Year for a reason. Very true. Besides, playing Balatro means you have a chance to be rated by another Balatro streamer. I mean, that's also very true. Niche down always. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Obviously, like, big streamer. Like, okay, Raffle's a great example. If Raffle is big enough right now and like enough people watch him strictly for Raffle, like the people who watch Raffle, there's a decent percentage of people who watch Raffle for Balatro, but I would argue that there is just as big of a percentage, if not more of a percentage, of people that watch Raffle for Raffle. If Raffle said tomorrow, yeah, I'm just gonna play variety games now, and I'm gonna pivot into being like a variety game streamer, he would lose probably 10% of his audience. But then since he's like a personality-based streamer, he would probably be completely fine after that, and he would like grow exponentially. If somebody like myself or like Unseen, or even somebody who's like big but not as big, like if Vagabond did that, Vagabond is Twitch partner right now, Vagabond would still be fucked. Like almost assuredly. Vagabond also has no YouTube presence, so like you could argue that would play into it, but like that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I hate resetting for legendaries. I don't have mods because I'm a mobile player. Why are you resetting for legendaries? Just gold stickers? High score runs? I think people watch Raffle for the professionalism. The guy treats streaming like a job, not a hobby. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel like that's a small percentage of people. I feel like that annoys more people than it does, like, attracts them if I'm keeping it a stack. But, I don't know. Basically, I reset for charm tags to get soul. You're correct. Sadly, the strat is to build a following around something, and then once you build enough, you can pivot to what you think would be fun. I mean, yeah. Isn't that his comedy? To an extent. His comedy is more like the buzzword that everybody throws around with Raffle is his comedy is like a dry humor. I feel like that's not a professionalism thing. I feel like that's just like sarcasm, right? Which, like, regardless of what it is, it's still his personality, right? It's not like so much the game. It's a lot the game because you have like the brain rot people. You have just the slop commenters in like YouTube comments, saying like looks inside photo chat every video, but like it's a lot more Raffle than it is Balatro. Even the huge content creators have less numbers when they play other games. Like a big one is Boger. He gets like 10K less when he plays anything except Rivals. Yeah, Flats is the same way. Flats is less so like that because Flats is now more so like being known for playing a bunch of games. But like when Flats plays shit besides Rivals, his viewership tanks. Which like if I was in Flats' shoes, I would still be doing whatever the hell I want because it's like 12,000 viewers as opposed to like 3,000 viewers. Like that's still an assload of viewers, but you know, where I'm at, it's just not feasible, unfortunately. He knows what his viewers want to see and he sticks to it, I guess. New stress unlocked, Balatro PvP. Yeah, that'll happen. What's your favorite chocolate milk brand? I don't really drink chocolate milk, I'm not gonna lie. I think the last time I probably drank chocolate milk was like in high school. Furthermore, I don't really have a chocolate milk brand because if I do drink chocolate milk, I just put milk in a glass and then I squirt like I put like Hershey's chocolate syrup in the glass with it. Shock Stanley Parable when? Probably not for a long time. Excuse me. Bro said you squirt. Okay. What's your favorite water brand? What's your favorite gasoline brand? Huh? Have you thought of doing a variety day each week so we can have variety? I've thought about it. I don't know if we'll do it. We'll see. I've definitely thought about it, but we'll just like test the waters as we see fit, I guess. Pointless questions. Hell yeah. What's the brand of your Gengar? I don't know. What's my favorite game, I guess, is how I can answer that. I actually don't know what my favorite game is. Heart Gold, probably. Pokemon? True. What's up, Hand? Mobile gas smells the best, IMO. Mr. Cock isn't capable of gaslighting because it doesn't exist. True. Also got a random sub for a random streamer I saw once. Explain that, please. Small streamer. Same people in there every day. Probably most of them have subs, which is why you got a sub. Some of the chocolate milk has insane protein. Yeah, I know, like, Fairlife chocolate milk is, like, proteined up. All right, anyway. Now that we've yapped for literally 20 minutes, I appreciate y'all yapping with me. Now that we've yapped for literally 20 minutes, I would say if you want to be variety, then you need to do game first-time reactions. Lots of people search for YouTube vids on games before they buy them. I mean, I guess. Like, even so, though, even as, like, a smaller streamer, like, I feel like that's still a pretty, I don't know, a pretty lucrative investment, so to speak, for lack of a better term. Now I want chocolate milk. Any chance of PVZ fusion? Probably not. I was about to honk shoe. The yapping was taking too long, bro. Break the PC tonight. Okay. All right. Anyway, chat. Any chance of Balatro? Pretty niche game. Shock, can we start now? I'm getting there, chat. God. All right. Before you buy Balatro, beware the black deck, and no, that's not racist. What am I reading? Daily Balatrodal? I'm not doing the... Actually, I already did the Balatrodal. I actually already did the Balatrodal, so I can't do it right now. Why do y'all love torturing statisticians? That'll happen. All right, anyway, let's get the Pokedoku done. We're not doing the Pokedoku. Okay, chat. We're back to Balatro. We are on the 100% account. Peep it, 100% everything. Love that. We're on a 0 win streak, which is perfect. Our high score, or our best hand, rather, does not reflect our actual best hand. This is my best hand post-Naninf. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is we're going to attempt to gold stake streak. Somebody asked if we're going to do all yellow deck gold stake streaking. No. We're just going to go like in a row, left to right, like how we used to do it when we were trying to C+. And we are going to just see how many wins we can pull together. Now, yeah, thank you for the prediction as well. I feel like variety should be a way to take a break from Balatro so you can play more Balatro without getting burnt out. Okay, to be fair, like in all fairness, I picked Balatro as the game that I was going to play, that I was going to build my foundation upon, because I don't get burnt out on Balatro. Actually want you to be jailed for yapping. Sick vids, man. I appreciate it, Zed. I picked Balatro because I don't get burnt on Balatro. The only time that I get burnt out on Balatro is when I'm playing really badly and I get like a huge loss streak. If I'm winning and losing, or if I'm just straight winning, I don't get burnt on Balatro. I could play, provided that I don't get a huge loss streak, so all the time. Ban that guy. Anyway, provided I don't get like a huge loss streak, I could literally sit at my desk and play Balatro for 29 hours straight. Tilting is the joy killer. Yeah, 100%. 100%. No temperances on black deck. Oh, did you watch today's YouTube video? If not, you should go and watch it, because that exact thing happened today. We died in a black... I'm not going to spoil it, but go watch it if that... if you didn't see that. I will say it's hard to get burnt out on roguelikes. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So a while back, Mr. Tilter, can we start? Ban that guy. I'm just kidding. I just don't like roguelikes after the 20th attempt. No. I saw the comment. Very sad. Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. It was that run, too, that we got scammed. But anyway, a while back on my YouTube channel, this was during like the pinnacle. Speaking of lost streaks, this was when I just ban all chatters like Raffle. True. A while back on my YouTube channel, if you follow me on YouTube, you know that I post just like random polls every now and again, just because I like to see the community's. First off, it's like a huge engagement farm. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. Polls get like thousands of votes, which is insanely funny. But also, I just like to see the community's like random opinions on things. And one of these polls that I posted was, what do you guys, the deck poll? That's not what I'm talking about, but that's my most recent one. One of these YouTube polls, you can find it if you scroll a little far back. I'm not gonna pull it up on stream, but I'm going to pull it up on my screen, on my second monitor, so I can like remember the question verbatim. But one of my first polls was, it was back when I was like still trying to gold sticker a lot. And one of the things that was like tilting me quite a lot about watching Balatro content creators like Doc and like Raffle and like everybody who makes videos is their win rate is very inflated. If you just watch their YouTube videos. Obviously, if you watch like a Raffle stream, I haven't watched a full stream in a while, but back when I first started playing Balatro, I would watch full streams, and you know, he probably wins just as often as he loses, but you wouldn't tell that from his videos. And Doc is like somewhat the same way. Now Doc is just like the LeBron of Balatro, so he just like never loses anyway because he's Doc. But back in the day, he would still lose a lot on stream, right? And so I would get like super tilted because I would be trying to like win, I don't know, Anaglyph deck, because I think that was our last deck on Gold Stake, and I would get like literally 10 losses in a row, and I would get so incredibly tilted, and I would be like, dude, I put hundreds of hours into this game, and I still suck at it. I would dead ass have like existential crises over this. I would lose so many games in a row and I would just be like, I've wasted so many hours in this game. It's over. It's over. I've wasted so many hours in this game, and I'm still ass. So to prevent, hopefully prevent that from happening to like other people, that shit happened with me on Guilty Gear. Yeah. That's everything. Yeah. So I'm trying to like retroactively. I was gonna say that's all games, but that's all activities. Exactly. Comparison is the thief of joy. And so to hopefully like retroactively, well, first off, I asked the poll. It was on a day where I was like, hey, I don't have time to edit a video, so there's going to be no upload today. But I also asked, if you play Gold Stake Balatro Vanilla, I'm actually going to put this on screen because it's like relevant to why I'm even talking about this. So I'm going to put it on screen real quick. Here's my display cap. I asked the question, if you play Gold Stake Balatro Vanilla, about how many of your runs would y'all say you win? And an overwhelming majority, 69% of the votes out of 6,000 votes. So figure 70% of 6,000. That's like what? It's a lot. I'm not doing math in my head. That's for nerds. But it's like 60% or 75% of that would be like 4,500 votes. So figure like 4,300 people. Out of these 6,000 votes said they win less than 25% of their gold stake runs. They have a less than 1-to-3 ratio for wins and losses. So the point that I'm trying to get across is my chatters are also, I was gonna write the answer, but nah, you called me a nerd. Yeah, exactly. Half or more, 5%. Yeah. So anyway, the percent, nice. Yeah, true. 4,200 people voted 25%. Thank you. I was pretty close. I'm part of that 69%. Huge. I remember being relatively new to the game and suffering through orange stake on red deck. Yeah. So the whole point of this rant is to prevent people from watching me, the people who watch me, from going through the same existential crisis and being like, wow, I've put hundreds of hours into this game and I still suck ass at gold stake. Whenever I play gold stake from now on, we're gonna have this little piece of text up in the top left corner that just appeared. It's gonna say gold stake so that you know what the stats are for, because I know all of you are bumbling idiots. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna have the little stat on the top left screen, and this is gonna show up literally any single time that we play gold stake. So we're gonna have a tonight's win-loss, and that's gonna be for the stream. We're gonna have an all-time win-loss, which is not like all-time ever, but it's like all-time starting tonight. So like a week in the future, it'll be like 15 and 21 or whatever. And then we're going to have a streak. So we're going to be keeping track of all these stats so that when people watch on YouTube, they're not going to see, because I only post winning runs on YouTube. Are we going to average the decks out? No, I'm not keeping stats for like all the decks. I'm just keeping stats for this specific, for like win-loss entirely. I think stats for all the decks would be very obnoxious. But anyway, this is essentially just to serve people who may be stats for nerds. I mean, yeah, pretty much. This is essentially just to serve people who are like watching my videos and are like, man, man, you know, I suck at this game and I've put so many hours in. Well, I stream this game for a living, so I've probably put more hours in, and now you can see just how much I suck, right? So that was just a long, drawn-out introduction to that little stat tracker there. Just watched Nanin stream. I thought we were doing Smasher Pass Jokers. Lols. Yeah, we still got to do that. I also still have to do the Joker tier list. Can we jamble on when he stops yapping? Yo, didn't I say to ban that guy? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, play each deck equally. Oh, yeah. We are 100% going to have to remind you to do that. Oh, for sure. Someone else I know just did a video about how hard getting a 3-win streak is for a noob to Balatro. Oh, absolutely. I think even for experienced players, provided you're on gold stake, win streaks are still incredibly difficult, right? Guys, I might have... God, I can't talk. Guys, I might have found a good Baron Mime run. Nat, Baron, and Mime after. Excuse me, an invisible Joker, and now DNA. Did bro mean to say Nat negative Baron? Nat Baron as opposed to hacked in Baron? Hello? When are they going to add Diamond Stake? Hopefully never. Have fun dying on Anti-7? Yeah, probably. Can I get some advice in Balatro chat in Discord, Mr. Shonk? I'm in a rough spot. Streamer reroll boss blind. Streamer. Yeah, true. Yellow deck is way easier for high stake if first shop is really good. I mean, it's especially easy if first shop is really good, but yellow deck is just insanely powerful on high stakes anyway. All right, what is the information needed in chat? My setup here is blueprint, negative blueprint, mime, Baron, brainstorm. Do I take DNA right now? And if yes, what do I sell for it? I'm assuming you're trying to naninf, right? Which is why you're asking this question. First off, turn on high contrast, you absolute plebeian. But second off, if you're trying to naninf, I would sell DNA for one of your mimes. Since you have 2 blueprint brainstorm. Because if you're trying to naninf, no high contrast, scary. Yeah, actually, if you're trying to naninf, you're gonna need a ton of kings. But if you're just trying to like score a bunch, then you probably don't even need DNA. If you're just trying to get like a super giga high score, you're probably not even gonna need DNA. But if you're trying to naninf, you're gonna need a shit ton of kings. In which case, replace the second mime for DNA. Anyway, okay, now that we're literally a half hour into stream, let's play some cards, shall we? So like I said, we're just gonna start on red deck, and we're gonna go left to right. We're gonna see how many games we can win. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Ancient stake, it makes every stake go back to what it first was. Yes, that means even blue stake after the nerf. Would this be a yay or nay? No, because gold stake would be impossible, because gold stake increased pack prices, I'm pretty sure, at one point, and it also was -1 hand size, I'm pretty sure, at one point. So that would be catastrophic. That would be horrible. Played the peak update with the boyfriend. I think he threw the flying disc at me no less than a dozen times. Huge. Okay, so let's lock in. Also, Slay the Jokers now works, chat. Slay the Jokers now works. It's been, I haven't bothered to set it up for the past, like, 3 weeks. Slay the Jokers now works. So you can hover over shit on the screen, and it'll tell you what to do. We need a counter for games thrown by Shock. Should we have a sell counter? I think that would be really funny. Mods, run a poll. Should we have a sell counter? Old gold stake wasn't so fun. It was just pairs and high card spam. I mean, that's kind of what new gold stake is now, depending on the deck, to be fair. We're on red deck, so we can always find the flush, so we definitely take investment tag. That's like a phenomenal start. We'll play the first flush into the second. Don't skip for real blueprint in the shop. It would still be in the shop then. What? I think clubs are probably more consistent on 2 discards just because we have not that many diamonds left. Okay, should have went for the diamonds, immediately punished. It's fine. We find the second flush anyway. Chat, locked in. If I may request a small black semi-transparent box behind the counters, please. Yeah, I gotcha. Can I just add like a shape source in OBS? Color source. Oh God. Oh God, chat. Oh no. Ah, what happened? What the hell? Okay, there we go. Can I chat, where'd we go? Chat, I'm scared. I can't see anything. Chat, help me. How do I change the opacity? Hello? Properties. I can't change the opacity. What the hell? Hello? Isn't transform maybe? I don't know why it would be. No. Chat, I'm scared. I can't see anything. Tell my wife I love her. What the fluff? Filters, maybe? Effect filters. That's not it. Okay, well, I can at least do... Oh, because it's over every... Wait, what? What did I just shrink? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I need it to be right there, but I need to change the opacity. Chat, I can see now. This is a huge development. Streamer gone. See you next week. This is me while putting on a round neck t-shirt when I was 3. Real. Streamer back, yippee. Chat voted for cell counter. Oh yeah, chat did vote for cell counter. Okay, we'll have a cell counter as well. Chat, how do I fix the opacity? Hello? Properties. What the Sigma, man? It's not in properties. Like, what the shit? Brother. Okay, yeah, set the color. That's fine. I don't want to add another... Bro. I'm gonna freak out. Effect filters. I'm so glad you did that at the beginning while everyone is still awake. True. All right. How to change opacity of a source in OBS. God. Right-click filters, add color correction filter. Who the hell would figure that out on their own? Literally 0 people. Literally 0 people. Although I think I did literally say that. Okay, we'll do like 0.4 opacity. There. Is that good? Chat, is that better? Or does it need to be darker? Oh, I need the cell counter. God damn it. Cell counter. Yeah. I got it. Blame Kita? It's their fault. Let's grab Kita and burn the ass at the shock stake. You're gonna have the entirety of chat turn on you for saying that shit, bro. Including me. Okay. Streak. I'm gonna put it... I want the streak to be like the final stat, so I'm just gonna put it below here. Sold runs. 0. That's going to be like 14 by the end of stream. And I'm only going to play like 6 games. So figure that shit out. Anyway. I find it so frustrating that you have to scale the box like this. You can only, no matter where you grab the box to scale it, it never just scales one side. That's so frustrating. And now I have to go into like the transform menu. God, OBS is ass, dude. Although Streamlabs did the exact same thing, so like I don't know why I'm talking like it's an OBS thing. 150, no, that's like 250. No, it's like 350. Okay, good enough. God damn it. Okay, now that that's out of the way, Jesus Christ. Screen black. I joined in the stream as black. Hell yeah. More locked in than the Nanon front, maybe ease up a bit. Bro, the Nanon front, I was not locked in whatsoever. That's like saying more locked in than I was in high school. Like, I was not locked in at all. What's up, Yampiel? Yampy, my bad, I got you. At least we got a good clip, true. OBS's ass keeps using it. Why did you switch to OBS? Because OBS offers multi-streaming. Streamlabs offers multi-streaming, but only to TikTok unless you pay for it. OBS offers free multi-streaming. You just have to like mod it. Shock, what are you going to do if you run into blurry solace? What? Is solace an antonym for shock? I guess it is. All right. Let's lock back in, chat. Let's lock back in. Your evil twin. We haven't started yet. No! All right, let's lock back in. Eternal Hallucination. I'm too used to doing the black deck gold stake runs now for the YouTube channel. Because if this was like black stake, this is actually like somewhat good because we have the extra slot, but we don't have the extra slot. So I think this being eternal here is kind of bad. This is still like not that bad because like tarot generation is really strong, but I don't think we can afford to take this. Maybe we always look in the buffoon pack. Ramen's really good if we want to play pairs. Crafty Joker is perishable, but it's pretty good for right now. I think Ramen is honestly just like not that bad. Ramen on red deck is like kind of awkward, but I mean, forcing pair is like pretty cool. I am Retep and I am evil. Shock could totally swing a just chatting vibe. Yeah, should I just be a drama streamer, like a commentary streamer? I could be the new Charlie. Chat, I could take over Charlie's position once he retires. Nobody would tell the difference. This is literally this is our first Joker pick, and this is a pivotal point in the run, like unironically. Because if we take this, we're probably pivoting something that isn't pairs. And if we take this, we're pivoting pairs. I think pairs are just by and far more consistent, even on red deck. Aren't you taller than him, Tall Charlie? Aren't his streams already just chatting? That's what I'm saying. Shock, how did you come up with your name? Was it generated or something? It was literally just two random words that I slapped together. Like, there's literally zero significance to my name. Let's also take this Priestess. That's pretty bad, but Saturn can actually be kind of good. I think we pop the Saturn. We'll keep the Earth to planet block, but we can also just sell it. Saturn can get us out of a bind, though. Like, low-key. Do we maybe just go like this, fish for the flush? Because flush Ramen just wins. I think that's fine. We can waste a couple of hands when we have an incoming investment tag. I think that's a complete... Or we can just do this now and win. Okay, that also works. Beautiful. Do you think it sounds cool? We do, followed by who's we, bro. Did I not say to ban hand? Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, let's check the buffoon pack. Mail-in is like really awkward when we already have Ramen, especially when it's eternal mail-in. Then that's like super weird for us. A scrapped name I had was Bitten Donut. Is that fire? Bitten Donut's unironically like kind of a banger. Kind of a banger. Also, I don't remember if I responded, but aren't you taller than Charlie? Yeah, I am. Now to get Burnt Joker for synergy? True. Walkie-talkie's just the play here. We can't afford eternal rentals. Let's grab the Arcana pack because this could be money or like something else that we care about. Okay, we're just playing straights on Ramen. Surely that won't burn us. Let's see. I think we just make lucky cards for right now. Lucky cards this early have like the biggest chance of generating money. Did I mention my boyfriend is getting out of tending bar? No, you did not, actually. That's interessante. Yay, no molt proc. Whee! All right, and now flush wins because we have the walkie-talkie hit. Huge. That's my Xbox username, but the system just had to ruin it by adding 6900 at the end. That makes it debatably better. Okay, well, we're taking this Hermit first and foremost because that's a lot of money. Faceless Joker on, like, I know we have this Ramen, so taking this is, like, kind of a sell. But, like, negative Faceless Joker on red deck is a lot of money, so I think we just give up on Ramen for right now. I mean, we could still play into it for the time being, but, like, I think our end goal is to be giving up on it. It's going to go to welding school. Vegas is dying and will likely stay dead for a few years. Interesting. Excuse me. Thoughts on the account name Avius Wandervogel? That's actually kind of sick. Avius? I don't know. We're buying this just because that's like so much money on red deck specifically. Let's take a reroll. Yeah, Chad is not going to do it here, nor is Hallucination. Neither of the... Like, Chad is cool, but Chad Talkie's like something at this point, but it's not great. It's not great. Not going to lie. Sup Chungus. What's up, Lance? Chad's also good with like the lucky cards, so maybe it's good with walkie-talkie. We're probably like we're discarding the lucky cards though a lot of the time to faceless if we want to get faceless value. So like maybe that's still not that great. Maybe just take another reroll. I think we just take another reroll. See what's in the box. Mystic Summit. That's so cringe. It's better than Ramen though. I think this is unironically a pivot into rental Mystic Summit angle. Because now Mystic Summit Faceless Joker is like Giga Synergy. Let's take this standard pack. Absolute garbage in there. Huge. Go next. I can play a 2-pair and hope for some... Let's just play the pair because I want to keep 10s for when we have Mystic Summit. I guess it doesn't matter, but like, you know. Alright, well now I'm just playing... Yeah, no, I'm not. This is awkward, but I'm going to play this. Just for the points. Okay. Smash like for no faceless Jonkler value. We have 2 hands. This wins anyway. Could maybe play the lucky card. I'm not gonna. My old name was Mega Man Doom Boy, and I'm so glad it didn't work. My dad used to play COD on my Xbox Live account. You can imagine how funny it was when Malibu Barbie finally spoke. That's huge. Are we just doing win streaks right now? Bro doesn't know how to read the title. Eternal Rental Astronomer is not it. Rental Superposition we can take just to speculate getting 1 tarot card. Hi, how's it going? What's up, someone unknown? It's going all right. It's going all right. Kind of just been yapping for the majority of stream. We're just now like locking in. Hello, Sublox Balatro. Welcome in. Glass 10 is like not that good. Let's make like a gold ace, I guess. My kitten is attacking my foot. Why do small animals do this? Nice Raffle impression. My bad. I need to talk to Pop-Tart marketing and product teams. I need double stuffed Pop-Tarts. Is that like something that can happen? I guess it definitely is, actually. Hi, Shock. How are you? Doing good, Jaden. How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm not liking our chances of survival. Maybe the Chad was a good play while we still had the walkie-talkie. Yikes, Amundo. I just beat Red Stakes my first time. I think there's a difference between mults and how they are calculated, but I can't tell yet. Expand on that because you might be onto something, but I can't really tell for certain. Can we +1 on run sold when he pivoted? What do you mean? I did not mean to pay rent on this, but we did generate a tarot card that we didn't need whatsoever. Clearance sale's kind of nice. It's kind of a rough shop. I think we're still alive, but we're fighting for it. Paid rent for 3, but got a tarot card, sell for 1, so you only lose 2, min-maxing losing. Hell yeah. I'm a gambling man, so I'm going to sell both of these for an Emperor that is going to give me dog shit. Never mind. Holy hell. I think I am not understanding right, but I thought Blueprint with Even Steven was better than Blueprint with the Trio. It's almost certainly not, depending on what you're doing, because it's plus molt versus times molt. Even Steven, if you have 2 cards that proc it, will give you +8 total. The Trio, if you play a 3 of a kind and say your 3 of a kind is level like 5, so let's say its base molt is like 13, it'll be a ×3 to that, which would be 39 molt. So it's a +26. So yeah, you always want to copy your times molt. Times molt, oh, now I get it. Yeah. That's why I wanted you to like elaborate on it, because there's also some other avenues that could have gone down. But yeah. Generally, you want to copy your times molt, and it's going to be a lot more impactful. Discount voucher? Not right now, because Temperance. Shock, what's your favorite Joker on Black Deck? I'm curious. What's it called? God, the name is eluding me. I'm sorry. Riffraff, and it's not close. Riffraff is disgusting on Black Deck. Unironically, Eternal Riffraff on Black Deck in the first like 2 antes is an auto take, and it skyrockets your chance of winning. Even if it's Eternal, even if it's doing literally 0 for you in like the later antes, the amount of like stability that it generates in the early game is indispensable. Riffraff is S+ tier on Black Deck in the early game. It's so disgustingly good. If you, provided it's not like rental, if you see a Riffraff on Black Deck, you should always take it if you have the money. Love your content. Don't stop. You're really good at the game. I appreciate it, man. Forgot Riffraff existed for a hot second. Yeah, no, it's disgusting. It's so good. All right, I think we just pop these right now. 14 bucks, not bad. Let's take the clearance sale, and then let's reroll again. God, our shops are just so buns, man. Oh, nasty. Just came in to say seance. Welcome, Ginger Syrup. So YouTube chat is just lying? Wow. Hey, what's up, Punkster? How you doing, man? Can we take a reroll here and be fine with like faceless? In theory, yeah, but if we draw really poorly, which has been happening, probably not. I'm gonna do it anyway though, because we need something. That's not great, but it is something, and I asked for something, so like we're gonna take him. Okay, great start. Faceless Jonkler value. Let's play... I mean, with Walkie Talkie, that's like a decent amount of score, but I think I'm going to hold off just to get Mystic Summit online. That's really nice. Okay. $8. We get an ice cream. That helps, but it's not the best, especially when we already have a rental. Walkie Talkie's about to die, which is a big problemo. Work is cooked today. How you been, mate? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I've been all right. Just been chilling. It's been kind of a hectic week, but we're staying alive. I mean, like, dude, perishable rental ice cream. First off, it's a Band-Aid because it's perishable. But like, second off, we can't do 2 rentals even with negative faceless. Like, that's just not feasible. I have the Greek peasant long hair. That's crazy. I mean, like, I think Celestial packs are just the play here, which is really awkward. Did you ever use Handy mod? I know what it is, but I've never used it, and I don't really plan on it. Just personal preference. I don't think it would be something I'm into. But I know people like it, and like it seems fine. 2 pairs, fine. Ideally, we want Mars, but like even on 3 discards, what are the chances that we're seeing 4 10s or 4 4s? Pretty unlikely. We also don't care about that after Walkie Talkie dies. I think it might just be a 2-pair angle. Isn't all ice cream perishable? I mean, in theory. Okay, it's just a 2-pair angle, I guess. Let's go for one more reroll. That's so buns. Oh my god. This will pay for itself, so it's fine, but that's so buns. Yucky. I think I'm going to ship it for some money. Astronaut ice cream is less perishable. That's true. Okay. Let's do this. Get some faceless value. That's pretty sweet. Hopefully this doesn't win. It might win with raised fist. Okay, now we're chilling. Bro. There we go. Double faceless hit. We get a flush that we can send away. No walkie-talkie value, but we do get Mystic Summit raised fist. So yeah, we're fine. This is not looking great. It's not looking awful, but it's not looking great. I missed the beginning of the stream because it was early. No way. It was not early. I've been live for almost an hour and it's 12:05. It was not early. All right, we're selling walkie-talkie and just immediately ripping this buffoon pack. There's the photo to go with the Chad that we passed up not that long ago. Also, I'm so pissed right now. My internet sucks. That's unfortunate. Keep getting disconnected from Roblox. They can't keep getting away with it. I mean, ideally, we want some type of scaling plus molt for whatever we're doing, and we still haven't settled into a build, so maybe red card is what we want just until we settle into a build. Delayed Grat goes entirely against Faceless Joker, so we're not taking that. Drunkard is more money for the Faceless Joker, but it makes Mystic Summit less consistent, and it's also... we don't really need more money on Faceless Joker. And then Photograph, if we're tossing... if we don't... A, if we don't have Chad, it's not doing much, but B, also, if we're tossing face cards with Faceless Joker, then maybe it doesn't really matter that much. I think we just have to take the red card here. And then let's look in here, and if it's not, we'll just pivot 2-pair. So if we're not getting 2-pair, we'll just sell for the red card. I think 2-pair, since we've been scaling it with chips, is going to be like the most consistent line. We'll take To the Moon. God, all of our jokers are just econ right now, which, like, it's a good problem to have, but that being said, it is still kind of a big problem. Plus Molt trigger would be huge. I was half expecting an econ trigger there. God, that is not good, gamers. That is not good, gamers. I'm running a pretty bad fever, so I'm gonna lurk until I crash. So I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you get better, dog. Chat, I'm not even playing, but I'm turning 15 on Monday, dead ass. Well, happy birthday in a week. You'll have to remind me of that in a week so that I can wish you happy birthday on, like, the actual day. Yeah, this is not looking good. I mean, we have all the mult in the world in our hand, or in our, like, joker slots. So let's just try and play 2 pairs the whole time so that we can get the chips online. I got a new badge. Cool. Hell yeah. That's not so good, maybe. No aces, a lot of kings. More 9s than queens. We'll just do this. Shock, I'm realizing that it's because we have different time zones. My fault. Oh, gotcha. I want to say 3 of a kind does not get it done here, but I think it's going to be close. Maybe 3 of a kind face cards gets it done. Oh, okay. Okay. We made so much money. I'm a top clipper. Hell yeah. Work is pounding me, so I'll be lurking too. I appreciate it, man. Oh my god, dude. Pivots upon pivots upon pivots. Jesus Christ. Okay. We're not taking foiled bones because it's perishable rental. We could potentially take the runner here and then just play straights. That's normally not something that I love. I used to love it, but I've somewhat come to terms with the fact that straights on Gold Stake are, like, not that good because they score so incredibly highly, but you also miss them a lot, which is, like, not super fun. We also have the +1 discard, so, like, they're not as inconsistent to the point where maybe I would consider taking a runner here. I think if we take a runner here, though, We have to get out of Satellite, which is really awkward. I don't think we can afford to get out of Mystic Summit, which is like really bad for us because then we have 2 rentals. And unless we're getting a Faceless Joker hit every time, which is harder to do when we're trying to play straights, we're just not paying rent, which is really sad. Like not paying rent is not good. This guy, what's up, Junior Niner? I'm a top Clipper Lamau followed by hard R. That's crazy. Anyway, I mean, runner just gives us direction, right? I think we have to take up runner here. We could continue to play 2 pair. We have a telescope here, so we could just run 2 pair and scale it with celestial packs, but I don't think that's going to work the best. Let's get rid of the satellite. Let's get into a runner. Let's play straights. We've already scaled straights once, so it's not even like the worst pivot of all time. Let's take the Arcana pack. If we get money here, we don't skip, but we don't get money, so we're skipping for red card. Let's take the standard pack. I think we skip this as well, just because we want so many points. Hopefully I'll be okay for work in the morning, back to 7 a.m. schedule, so that's nice. 6 a.m. did not work with me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you'll be better as well, man. This sucks for me. It's 7 a.m. for me. Every Balatro streamer is at other side of the world, and they stream at night or morning. I'm sorry, man. It's unfortunate. The only problem with my birthday is that it's near the end of summer, so nobody can make it except family. Oh, that's sad. Well, regardless, I hope you have a good birthday, man. Queen 10-9 is probably the best angle, just because Ace 4-5 doesn't work the best. Queen 10-9 is still, like, not the best angle, to be fair, but it is an angle that works. Maybe we do this for the extra mult on Raised Fist. And then we also keep a queen in hand so that we can maybe cycle it to the Faceless. Okay, we're not scoring that poorly. Let's... I mean, we just want another jack, right? Which is kind of awkward, but... Points is points, man. Chat, am I crazy for doing this? The answer is yes. But, you know, sometimes crazy works. Smash like if you relate to that. Let's play the Lucky Queen because surely we get a lucky card hit. We do not. This is really bad. I guess W scaling 2 pair. All right, we're fine. We're out of there. We still get interest, so we get $5 off of To the Moon. That's pretty hot. Uranus pops up in my shop. Not really looking for that. Abstract with a negative is just better than Raised Fist. I think we can afford it too since we're on clearance, since we have clearance sale. Let's take the standard for red card. I really do want this blue seal, so I think I'm going to grab that. Let's take this. That is nothing we're interested in, and then let's take Telescope and hope that we can maybe hit 1 Faceless Joker, because otherwise we're going to get charged rent, and it's going to be like in real life when we get charged rent, it's going to be very sad, and you know there's going to be a lot of crying involved. Let's play another straight. We don't have Mystic Summit online, which is kind of bad. It's actually really bad. Very tragic. Let's go for the low straight. Mystic Summit is online. We get the low straight. We have to cycle the blue seal, but that's okay. So we can, like, not die. We could go for another straight. I mean, we kind of have to anyway, unless we want to play a pair. If pair wins here, I'm just going to go for pair. But if pair doesn't win, we're just going for another straight. And it is what it is. Does high card win here, actually? Flush? Oh, we do also have a flush. Okay, all the shit wins. So let's just play the flush. Unfortunate. Okay, now we get charged rent. And To the Moon is not making as much, which is not pogers. Also, Shock, do you know when the Minecraft server is going to be playable? I keep seeing updates from Lucal. I don't know. You'll have to talk to Lucal. I have not kept in touch with Lucal maybe as much as I should have. Okay, so Celestial Packs are still not going to have what we want, so I'm going to buy this fool, but then I'm just going to, like, hold him instead of expecting him to do shit for me. Let's skip for the red card. I think I'm going to not take you so that I can maybe dodge paying some rent. This is a good angle for, I guess, ace through 5, and we get some faceless value off of that. Let's spend the $3 to try and find what we want. Tragedy befalls the nation. Let's play this so that we can maybe get lucky card value. Of course we don't, and that's very sad. I forgot the entire gimmick of this boss. We are probably cooked if this isn't a straight. Smash like this was a 4. God damn it. Okay, well, this is really bad. Yeah, this can't be a straight. Just got to cycle 2 pairs and hope we win. So maybe where we die. Okay. Okay, tough guy. This is not going to be a full house. 6K. I think we have to do this, unfortunately. This gives us a much better chance at survival. 7K. Yeah. I mean, it's still pretty... It's still not looking good, but we're chilling. Maybe sold a run from failing to read. I mean, not really. Like, I did fail to read at this boss, but it's also like there's still not really a way to play around this when we're playing straights, especially when we have Mystic Summit that wants us to, like, shit out all of our discards immediately. Sup, short man? Bro, what? Half and half? It's not even half and half. IMO. Damn. It was actually kind of close, too. There's a straight there, trust. Yeah, there definitely wasn't. 0.5 runs sold. No, that's definitely not a 0.5. 07? Yeah, 07s. Shock, how about we just do mods? We managed to win first try on C++. Now we don't even get to anti-6. How about we do what I want to do on stream? We're going to do mods, but we're not going to do exclusively mods. All right, we are 0-1. We are 0-1. Sold runs. I'm not adding that to the sold runs. Y'all can dispute that. I'm not doing that. Okay. Moving on to blue deck. Thank you for the predictions. Not gonna lie, by the time I showed you that pic of my deck, it was anti-17. Holy crap. God damn. Sold run is crashing the bus. Yeah, true. We have a straight here, but straight doesn't win, so we're gonna go with the much more favorable flush option. Huge. Joey with the follow. Welcome in. That wasn't sold. We didn't even have a winnable build. We had a winnable build, but like that boss kind of took us down no matter what on that build. The even Steven is not bad, but with an eternal sticker it maybe is. Abstract is not that bad. I do want to look in this buffoon pack though, just because on blue deck specifically, if we get a scaling Molt Joker, we just win. I think that's a godlike combo. She blueprint on my Baron till I the plant. Wild chat. Welcome in. All right, let's play this. This should win. Never mind. I'm horrible at arithmetic. Smash like. Gold Jonkler is actually pretty good though. Should we do a boss kill count? Nah, I think that's too much shit to keep track of. Crashing the bus is plus 10 on sold. No, it's not, bro. Ice cream here is like spectacular. I do want to look in this buffoon pack. Maybe if I didn't have Gold Joker, I wouldn't look in this buffoon pack. But because I have Gold Joker, I do really want to look in here. Okay, now I'm really wishing I hadn't. Let's take popcorn and we're sad about our decisions. Let's play the pair for the supernova that's definitely in the next shop. You know what? I expected it. I got 2 Eternal Rental Wheeze and was permanently in debt. I mean, yeah, 2 Eternal Rentals at the beginning of the game. It's just going to smoke you. You got Slay working, just noticed? Yeah. We do have Slay working now. Paintbrush is really sick, so let's maybe save some money. Play another pair. I'm expecting to get flames on pairs for this entire ante. Pluto card we don't need. Photograph as a perishable we don't need. Standard pack we don't have like a ton of money for, and celestial pack is kind of a sell. Because like, what if we just hit something we don't care about? Ooh, the wall coming up. Okay, this ice cream was a good pick. This ice cream was a good pick. W ice cream for the wall. Gold Joker should give you money before he expires. I agree, but it is what it is. Oh, there's the Chad to go with the photo that we just passed. Take the buffoon. There's an egg in here. That's pretty pog. Honestly, I think we just take this foil Chad. Shock, we need a previous stream win-loss so we can see if you got better or worse. No. Again, that's going to be too many stats to keep track of. I like the cell counter, but I'm not going to put like a ton of stats on screen. That's just going to be obnoxious. I think we take this. This is pretty hot. If we sack a little bit of our econ for right now, we can take Paintbrush. It's not sacking too much, so I think that's definitely a good play because Paintbrush is like kind of broken. It's kind of broken, Chad. I'm not going to lie. Paintbrush is, if you don't take Paintbrush in your runs, take Paintbrush in your runs. It's kind of disgusting. Okay. 5K, we flame the wall. Chat just wants everything to get tracked. Yeah, exactly. Which, like, I see why, but it's also like, bro, chill. Okay, this is why we were playing pairs that whole time, just because Telescope here pops off immediately. Exhales counter? Bro. We're not doing an exhales counter. Orbital tag on pair into investment tag. That's unironically such a funny line, but I'm not doing it. That's such a funny line with our build, though. Chad, it saves ice cream. I just want to point that out. Can we get a voice crack counter? No. Okay, Popcorn's dead. Popcorn was taken to a farm upstate. I'm going to hold this Temperance and be a greedy little bastard. Okay, now I'm not, because that's insane. Pop the Temperance. Take an Arcana pack. Pop an Emperor, I guess. We'll wheel. I was expecting that to hit the ice cream since we're getting rid of it. Seconds counter. Oh, yeah, for sure. We'll take Sly Jonkler just because that is points for right now. Horrible shop rerolls. Let's absolutely go. Just had a weird dream. Spill it. Wheel miscount 1. True. Never mind, we're doing blue %. This is weirder. I mean, not intentionally. Egg is not blue. Wait a second. Nor is abstract majorly blue. Why must you always be perishable, man? Can I never get a win? Eternal Spaceman is really funny. Crack the egg, blue yolk? Maybe. I guess we'll never know. Let's take this because there's always a Mercury card in here. Every time chat asks for a counter, I could get behind that. I really want Space Joker here, unironically. I think Space Joker here, if we just commit, if we full commit to pairs, it is too, like, because we're not taking photo here because it's perishable. So, like, taking Spaceman is kind of awkward because it's two, like, utility Jokers, so to speak. But, like, Space Joker on blue deck, 5 hands with pairs. Blue Joker is kind of insane. Every time Shock sounds like Captain Sauce counter, I don't know who the hell that is. I really want to take this. Oops in the uncommon tag, trust. I just want to take him, bro. Like, Spaceman's better than people give him credit for. And I'm tired of pretending he's not. Lamau, he does. Who is this? I also don't know who that is. Both of you say damn the same way. What? Just take it. I think I'm taking it over Sly. I also kind of want to take this photo, but I'm not taking the photo here purely because I want it to show up as non-perishable in another shop. Let's take the spaceman. +1 to the cell counter. I'm just kidding. I'd like to see you take space. Will you get your wish? We're taking space. Spaceman will pop off. This I guarantee, chat. Spaceman pops off. All right, doing an astonishing job. Spaceman is gonna sleep. Yeah, he be eeping right now. Trust, he'll pop off eventually. He'll pop off eventually. Swash. Eternal Swash Egg is not the play, but it is really funny. Let's take the buffoon pack. There's a photo in here. God damn it. We'll take the Celestial for the Mercury card. Go next. 0-2 on space proc so far. Huge. Ooh, and the needle. Well, we're dead unless we literally find photo. Play another pair. Spaceman's asleep at the wheel. Spaceman sucks, dude. All of the defense that I've had for Spaceman up until this point, strike it from the record. Luna with the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Hi, Twitch. I'm here now. What's up? Appreciate you moving over. Chat. All of the work that I've done to defend Space Joker's rep. Gonna hit on the needle and perish. Yeah, probably. I think we just always take this. This Eternal was not worth it. Chat, trust. Was that a Cloud 9 into a Cloud 9? That's actually wild. Yeah, we still have Big Blind to go. So we go next. Up the voice crack counter. Smash like. Just came from unfortunately dead YouTube chat. Yeah, YouTube chat's usually pretty quiet. You're putting too much pressure on space. Bro deserves it. All right, bro deserves it. Just gonna say that. We got one. We got one. Oh my god, dude. It's so cooked. Luna with the prime sub. Appreciate it, man. It hit once. Let's go. Yeah, that's all we need. We're so cooking now. Fell with the follow. Welcome in. Oh my god. Okay, we need this judgment to be spectacular. That shit is not spectacular, bruh. Okay. Trib. Oh wait, we have Chad. Wait, that's actually disgusting. Wait a second. That's actually really good. Trading card. Eternal Rental. I don't think we can take this. Okay, well now with pair, if we just get a pair of kings or a pair of queens, it's ×4, or it's 2 to the 4th on top of this, right? Because we get ×2, ×2, ×2, ×2. So it's what, ×16 to this? So yeah, we just play pairs of kings now and it's broken. Yes, trading is a must over egg. That was the most casual soul I didn't even notice. Where photo? I mean, we don't need photo now. This is better than photo. It's eternal. I mean, that still might not matter, but like, it's not great that it's eternal. Need boss reroll, and I think it's a dub. We don't even need boss reroll right now. If we hit kings or queens on the needle here, we just win. Which is incentivizing me to not take this trading card, because I know if I take this trading card, I'm going to discard once to it like a dumbass, and then we're just not going to hit the queens that we need. Okay. Son of a bitch. No, surely not. Meant for the upcoming plant on anti-6. Yeah, true. Okay, this does not score shit. We missed a strength by not re-rolling, by the way. Dead with a legendary counter. 1. Yeah, true. Tribulate did not save. No, it did not. Let's Spaceman's gonna proc. But I said he was going to, so he didn't. All right, 07, son of a bitch. Streamer mods are always an option. Timeout Gangsta for 10 minutes. Actually, he's a mod. Never mind. I was kind of serious, though. Shock, you were not lying about the more people on Balatro streams? I mean, yeah, I wasn't just inventing that, bruh. It gave us hope to let us down. Yeah. Yeah. That'll happen. All right, we're 0-2. If we go 0-2 on, yeah, or if we go 0-3 on yellow deck, I'm actually gonna have like an aneurysm. 1 of 10 on space. Yeah. Yeah. You're always kind of serious. That's fair. So that maybe that time I was like more than kind of serious. Really appreciate you playing Gold Stake. Not many streamers are up for the challenge. I mean, yeah. Okay. Polly with the follow. Welcome in. I mean, yeah, Ancient Joker here. This is literally just a win condition in the first shop. This is insane. Just started going for C++. The shit is ass. Yep. Yep. I did not read which side which one I bet on. I mean, we have Ancient Joker now, though, so, like, you'll be fine as a believer, because we're just taking this. Chat in the pack, too? Chat, what if, though? That would have been insane. I think we just take this and then probably sell it. Yeah, we definitely sell it, actually, because it's more interest. Ancient on diamonds, so, of course, we're not going to draw any diamonds whatsoever. Does this win with a 1.5? It might, actually. If you sell with Ancient, I'm unsubbing. You might as well just go ahead and unsub. Mr. Streamer, do you know any Balatro modders? Not personally, but I know a lot of, like, Balatro modders just because I'm in a community with a decent amount of them. We're definitely taking Seltzer so that we don't just die. Immolate here is fantastic. Take the standard pack for, like, a blue seal or a wild card. Okay, we have both. God damn. Generational start. Maybe we take the blue seal because we have less jacks. Maybe we take a jack so that we can replace a jack. I think blue seal here is probably the best. What if you could donate Twitch chips to increase blind size as a mod idea? That'd be kind of funny. Fantastic. Imagine the nuts. True. For the dream, I was watching over the shoulder of some really funny and chill guy enjoying his vacation with one of his friends to some tropical island loaded with these insanely rare and supposedly delicious, really weird blue fruit until he killed his buddy and started talking over the phone with someone at the top of a dark stairway. Then it immediately became like a really interesting heist movie, animated kind of like Into the Spider-Verse with significantly less colors. What did you... Hello? Stop the copy pasta? Dude, the copy pasta is funny. Come on, man. All right. We have the winning straight, but I'm going to sell it so that I can find Blue Seal, because Blue Seal here is, like, incredibly good for our survival. We don't find Blue Seal. Big Sag. Das ist fine. 13 clams. We buy the credit card. We buy the gold jonkler. We take smaller celestial pack because we always hit Jupiter. Smash like. Go next. That's really good. Might be selling a... Yeah, I'm going to sell a Seltzer hand or two here just because the blue seal this early is, like, incredible. Yeah, there we go. Like smashed for Jupiter? Hell yeah! Okay, we get another Jupiter card. That is very pog. We'll take an egg for the road. Let's take both Arcana packs. Temperance is nasty. Let's take you. Okay, goddamn. Shiko is really funny, actually, because the bosses are going to be the majority of what gives us trouble. Chat, I already know that people are going to complain about Shiko, but Shiko on an Ancient Joker build is, like, actually an incredible piece of tech. I'm not even going to lie. Shiko on an Ancient Joker build actually kind of is, like, phenomenal. Okay. Marching band started today, and I was sent home because I forgot to get my physical and stuff. You guys had to have a physical for marching band? We definitely did not. Streamer luck is real? Yeah, true. All right, I'm going to blow one more hand. Shiko makes wildcards safe. Great pull. That's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, like, we don't even need wildcards to be safe now. Well, I guess wildcards are more consistent for Ancient Joker. But it's also just, like, Suits bosses can't screw us over now. And, like, other bosses that make flushes hard to play. So, like, Dr. House is not a big deal anymore. Like, Shiko is actually kind of a generational pull there. Double Shiko strat incoming? Maybe. There's always... Well, our Ancient Joker is eternal. So if we try and pivot into a double Shiko strat, there's always just the chance that we destroy it. But, I mean, getting double Ancient Jokers, you know, not that bad. I would maybe not be super sad about that happening. Shiko is such a handsome man. Perhaps. All right, let's just go next. I don't feel like opening the pack. Yeah, see, Dr. House does not get to mess up our flushes anymore, which is pretty pog. Of course, our deck is going to do that for us, which is even more pog. Did bro just say Dr. House to the house blind? Yeah, I do that like every time, bro. You got to tune in. Let's just make everything spades or clubs. Horrible idea. Ancient Joker does not work like that. Ancient Joker is not like idle. Ancient Joker hits exclusively from your deck. So you want wild cards. If you suit max, you just die. Unless you hit the 1 and 4. I mean, do we even need Director's Cut if we have Shiko? Not really. We're also terror blocking our nuts off here, so let's rip this. Hermie is fantastic. Yeah, Lovers was a good pull. I guess the game really wants us to play straight flushes instead of normal flushes. Madness Angle would be funny, but we're not doing that. Let's get out of Seltzer for Perma Chad. Go next. Upgrade Flush by 3. Honestly, I'm taking this. That's like extremely valuable to us. All right, what are we copying? Maybe we copy like Blue Seal Ace of Spades, but we give it a lucky card so that we can copy Blue Seals and like playable games. Can we play on 1x speed? This is too fast for me. No. Chatters will gouge their eyes out. Yeah, unironically, I think chat would, there would be an uprising in chat. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking, this is what I'm like thinking of. Like if we can copy, if we give this wild and then we just copy it a ton of times, we would need a ton of deaths, which is why I'm like hesitant to do it right now. But I like in an ideal world, if we just gave this wild and then copied it a shit ton of times, we can just play 5-of-a-kind aces and then we have a bunch of Blue Seals. I'm going to copy it right now regardless just to get 2 Blue Seals. Let's just use the king. I don't think we need Blue Seals on shit that we're going to be playing. All right, notably this Ancient Joker is going to be a lot worse because we don't have Seltzer, but it's like our flush level is still insane, so it's going to end up being really good anyway. Survival of the fittest. Okay, we could take an Eternal Mail-In. I don't think we really need it when we have Gold Jonkler and Egg. Egg we can just keep and just pray that it rakes in the Temperance value. We get another flush. Let's reroll. I don't think we need that. Showman is really funny. Let's maybe take that for another Ancient Jonkler. It's almost assuredly not happening, but if it does, it's really funny. Clurb's flush. All right, let's try and get our spades now. Pretty please. Perfecto. Are those seals squared? Yeah. They are seal squared. I slept in jeans. I was so mad today. That's probably why the dream was the first half of a full-on movie. Shiko is OP for streamers since they can't read. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's not a second Ancient Joker, but like, it's good enough. It's good enough. Unfortunately, we can't use that to copy Shiko. Copying Shiko has to be an actual copy, which is very sad. But that's all right. We're going to skip that. And then I'm just going to take seed money right now, so I don't have to worry about it later. Go next. Ancient Joker on diamonds. The 4 of a kind actually probably won there with 2 ancients. So basically the run is 1 is what you're saying? Yeah, basically what I'm saying is the believers get all of their... Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves because we can still miss draws at this point. Okay. Our loss condition right now is not hitting our draws. We are so getting smacked by green and black. Nah, I'm actually kind of good at green deck. We're getting smacked by black deck almost indisputably. But I am actually kind of... I'm not going to say I'm nasty on green deck, but like... I would say green deck is actually one of my above average decks. Use death to turn blueprint into Shiko. True. Shock going to find a way to fumble? Probably. I kind of want to... So we get cryptid this wild card, but I kind of want to maybe just put a purple seal on it so we can death it, and that gives us a bunch of deck fixing. I think that's probably the better play. No, Shock, you got black. Trust me. I mean, I've been playing a lot of it for like the YouTube channel, but I think that's besides the point. You have a series about it, so we're fine, right? Yeah, surely. Zawarudo, huge. Literally doesn't matter, so I'm just going to pop it here so we can spam blue seals. Familiar for the speculative trib value, trust the process. True. So what you're saying is that black decks are difficult to deal with? Well, I mean, when they're not in the hands of a professional. Okay, thank you, Showman. Very cool. I don't think any of these matter whatsoever. Cringe. Do we have telescope? No. I'm convinced let's add Polybridge to Variety, Fun, Vid, Schmeck, and Gangsta. Bruh. Maybe we should have taken the star. Okay, we're chilling. 2 blue seals as well, smash like. Again, we can still miss draws at this point, which is why we want to make a bunch of wild cards, because missing draws is literally the loss condition of all loss conditions. Especially now that our flush level is like insanely high. Clearance sale's huge. Take the Arcana, Death. Okay, we don't have a wild card to Death. That's very sad. Maybe I just Death something anyway so that we have it in our Fool. I think that's fine. Garbage tag for $3. Yeah, definitely. Oh, the Gambit worked. The Gambit worked. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Nobody smarter than me. Shiko goes away. We'll take the flush. We'll buy a business card just for right now. Trance or Talisman? Probably Talisman. Take a standard. We don't need another blue seal. We need wild cards. Can you just skip forward to the 8th ante? I mean, in theory we could, but ideally I would like to have a few more wild cards in my deck before we do something like that. I'm gonna keep the moon card here. Just in case. Okay, we're chilling. Put the gold seal in front. Put the more than $9 in the bag, bro, because we have business card. Yeah, I mean, it's just all, like, we're just chilling. Shock, just like skip blinds, please. We aren't watching this. I'm dead ass the closest I have ever been to removing your mod badge. Like, bro. Relax. I think we just skip here. The Eternal Jimbo Gambit for sure. fire. Eternal Burnt Joker will make this entertaining. I mean, entertaining's a word for it, for sure. Okay, let's do this. Please, I'm impatient, like, severely. That's my problem. How? What is this run? Insane? I mean, you get a couple shitters and you get a couple runs like this, right? World's unfunniest bit in the chat right now. I'm starting to get Raffle chat, I'm not gonna lie. All the times that I've criticized him in the past, I'm starting to understand. It's starting to make sense to me. I think we just try and find the blue seal. Copy hang. Oh yeah, true. We should have copied the Chad for the gold seal. It's neither here nor there. Is this a Nan Inf run? God damn it. All right, pay rent and get a Jupiter card. Negative Clever Joker? Probably not. I mean, it's temperance value, so why not? We'll take this just to get it out of the pool at this point as well. Rage Bait Crash Out King over here. Perhaps. I think a Hungman is just better at this point. That's a red seal. We're taking that. Balatro stream chat looks inside same shit over and over again. More or less. Okay, that's a tooth. I was going to say. I thought we just got the same boss like X amount of times in a row. Like, I thought that was the hook and we just got it again. I was about to be like, huh? Hold up. Hold up. This is not good. This is not good. Exclamation mark fumble? Surely not. Oh, we had jack shit for diamonds. Okay. Yeah, if we want to add this to the sell counter, that's like completely fine. I did not realize we had that few diamonds in the deck. This might still be fine, actually. Just because triple ancient is like insane. We need lucky triggers desperately. Streamer found a way to fumble. Yeah, apparently. In retrospect, this was not a top deck failure. I could have just kept our purple seal lucky cards or our purple seal wild cards because I did not realize we were that low on diamonds. We should pick up like a star card so this doesn't happen again. But this is still salvageable, but we just need lucky hits. Sixes only in chat. We need all sixes. True. Straight doesn't have any molt. I mean, do we have a better... We don't have a better play, dude. We have straight and high card. Do you see a flush in this hand? Bro said 7. Gangsta said 7. I'm actually taking away your mod badge if we lose here. I don't even care. Stop edging me, dog. Play it. Can I kill Gangsta? I mean... Alright. I think this is the most consistent. I mean, if we need... Okay. We should just full copy Chad. Because we need a lucky hit to get us out anyway, right? No, I think this is the most... I think this is the best play. We just really need a lucky hit. Okay, we're out. Huge. Lucky cards trigger more. Yeah, but I don't know if, like, if not double copying Ancient. Like, we probably needed more than one lucky hit if we full copied Chad. I just shit myself a little. So did I when I went into that blind. Okay, so now we're on spades. Now we're fine to just fuck about. That was a bit scary. I thought he sold that shit on another level. I mean, I definitely did. We just got lucky enough to where we bounced back. But that was definitely a sell. And I am not talking the dude from Dragon Ball. Okay, now we have spades, which we have a shitload of. So now I can discard this and not feel bad. Okay, well, I still feel bad because we got a goddamn tower card, but that's neither here nor there. That's completely unrelated. Let's full copy this for the money and see if we can maybe squeak out a blue seal. Now we're not broke as well. I mean, we weren't broke anyway, but like we had to be relatively frugal. But now we're just chilling. Triple copy Ancient. The score's out of this world. Yeah, it turns out yellow deck is like really good, especially when you get one of the most broken rares in the game as your first pick. Imagine that, chat. Imagine that. Wild card here is a take. I don't think we take just a random red seal because we already have one of those. Shiko carrying the run. What the fuck? Okay. I don't think we take this, honestly. Pivot to flush house. I mean, we're pivoting to flush fives, ideally. Sell Shiko. I'm not selling Shiko. I think Shiko is like literally the best legendary that we could have right now, besides maybe Perkeo. Actually, no, Trib is like insane here as well. But that's still like a 3 and 5 that we get something good, as opposed to a guarantee that Shiko is still here. I haven't seen a legendary in like 3 years, and you say 2. We've actually seen 3. Sell Brainstorm. I mean, we could, but like I kind of want to take this into endless, like somewhat far. In which case, we kind of want Brainstorm. Double Shiko action? No, it's impossible. All right, well, first and foremost, let's hang him. Gamble for Trib. How impactful is this boss? Not very. We also have Director's Cut because I picked it up just to get it out of the pool. All right, we'll sell Shiko for the good of the people. And it's Yo Rick. I hate my chat so much. Yo Rick is dog shit. I'm not even keeping him. I hate my chat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Can you do the peak legendary quit game method? I'm sure we could, but I'm not going to. I think the tooth here is fine. We just need to find one flush. Temperance is fine. We don't find the flush. That's really sad. I gotta lose all my money here. That's gotta hurt. Yo Rick for credit card is insane. Yo Rick sucks with this build, bro. Yo Rick is pennies on the dollar. Love that keyboard. I love how Aiden was actively doing everything to get us to sell Shiko. Yeah. Shock found another way to sell listening to chat. Yeah, very true. Very true. Does this still win if we full copy? Because I would like to... Well, actually, what am I even doing? We can just... I don't even need to play the flush yet. We can just do this. I hate black deck so much, bro. Only thing keeping me from C+. Yeah, black decks, it's tough. It's tough. I have a series right now where we're trying to get win streaks on black deck gold stake exclusively. It's not going well, but I do win some runs, and I do like explain my plays maybe much, like not much more, but like maybe a considerable amount more. So if you want to seek that series out, go for it. Idle is like really good for this build, but I don't think we take it right now. Surely not. We're on diamonds again, so we're not discarding our wild cards. Take another wild purple. Wheel. Garbage. We don't want mask. We can take a photo just to dodge another like missing diamonds situation. Kind of sad to let go of the showman, but I would rather be able to win consistently. I'm not discarding that. That's a huge sell. I don't even think we keep the blue seal when we need diamonds. Oh, wait, photo, Chad. That's still not going to score, surely. Yeah, we're chilling. Photo, Chad. Looks inside, yeah. Showman is not doing a lot. Yo, Rick is insane, is it not? You just discard and get X-Molt? Yeah, but, like, the X-Molt is not on-trigger X-Molt, which, like, for a build like this, we want on-trigger X-Molt. The X-Molt that Yorick gives us, it's still, like, really good, but it's not as good as we want it to be. I'm gonna make that Jack into a queen just on the prospect of us getting, like, Trib, since this seed really likes to give us legendaries for some reason, not some point. Jesus. Okay. One more time for the diamonds or the wild card. Thank Christ. Fucker killed Showman. 07? Bro, get those 07s out of chat, man. What do you mean 07? We're turbo chilling. Shit. Oh, sock. Wow, that's... yeah, okay. Well, we have our build now. We have our build now. Grab a Tempe. Skip a Rooski. Now we just want, like, deck fixing. Cringe. I'm fine with that, honestly. Sag, no more purple seal. I think this is the same idea as like Baron Mime, right? We want two ancients and 2 socks. As opposed to 3 socks or 3 ancients. Yeah, that's 3.8 mil. 3 ancients is... oh, it's actually more. Oh, because we don't have sock across the board. Yeah, no. This is better then. My bad. Because we're not playing all face cards. That boss blind may kill unless reroll. I mean, there's potential. It depends on the suit that we hit. Clubs, we're probably fine. Emphasis on probably. But we're probably fine into this boss. I mean, I'll just keep jamming purple seals. That's fine. Yeah, that's deck fixing. I guess we can reroll this. I'm kind of hesitant too, though. Like on clubs. Emphasis on probably nerd emoji. Hanging them is pretty cool. Let's just keep that wild card in hand and not screw up our chance at flushing. Let's just do this. Chico is GOAT. Somebody's not going to agree with that in chat. $16. We can take Money Tree. That's completely fine. Pop an Emperor for the road. Another purple seal. I'm gonna start skipping Celestial Packs. Verdant Leaf is a reroll. Bell also kind of sucks, but it's better than Leaf. On diamonds again. Smash like. Bunch of money. Verdant, you have negative. I mean, we can just reroll it still. That negative Joker, though, is temperance value, chat. Trust. We need the $2. It's going to pay dividends. Oh, we still don't have flush, do we? Is it smarter to just skip the small blind, skip to the boss blinds on small antes to get all the free stuff when it's easier? I would say no, because your shops are still very important for you. Because your shops can still generate, like, even if you have a Joker lineup like this, even if we would have had this exact lineup like 4 antes ago, your shops still give you tarot cards, which are like the majority of what you're going to want in a run like this if you want to take it endless. If you just want to get to ante 8, then, like, yeah, you're probably fine doing that, but it's not optimal. Ship it. I guess we don't have, like, photo. I should have put this guy in the front. I'm stupid. For some reason, I was thinking we were having photo. Okay, $14. Good to know, thanks. Yeah, no problem. All right, we'll tarot block with that. There's another photo. W build. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Welcome in, Clutch. First shop on Black Deck Gold Stake is usually dog shit. I mean, I don't think that was relating to Black Deck. I think they were relating to, like, when you have a strong build, should you skip? And I would still generally say no. Even if on ante, like exactly for what the reason that I said, even on ante 4, if you have a build that can win, like boss blind ante 8 on Gold Stake is 400,000 points. Even if you have a build on like ante 4 that, even if you have a build on ante 4 where it's like, you're scoring like 500,000 points, you definitely beat ante 8 boss. You should still be looking at all your shops because deck fixing is very important. Also, we have Money Tree, and I'm like just not playing into it whatsoever. I'm gonna hang Spades just so we can find wild cards easier. Go next. There's a sold runs counter. What are the boundaries for a sold run? Essentially just whatever my chat thinks is a sold run. But usually it'll be pretty obvious. I'll just say that. Usually there will be some line that I didn't see that will cause me to sell a run. All right, we're just going to do this for the money. Guaranteed Joker pack is so good. Not on Not on gold stake. A lot of the times on gold stake, it's just going to end up being nonsense. Like, there are times where it'll be something good and then you're really happy, but a lot of the time on gold stake, it's just going to be like rentals and the like. In which case, that really sucks. Ship it. Most lost runs? What do you mean? Yeah, we've only lost runs today, if that's what you're asking. Does Slay the Jokers work with modded Jokers? Yes, it does, because it works in Unseen has Slay the Jokers. And it works in his stream. I just realized what Slay the Jokers does. Yeah. All right, well, we're going to reroll once, and then I'm going to keep interest for Money Tree. Cerulean Bell here is really awkward. Us being on hearts does make it a little bit better. Strength probably doesn't matter that much. Hermie. That's really bad. We could die here. For sure. Oh, we have even less hearts than... Oh, what the hell? How do we have so many... Okay, whatever. It's fine, chat. We're locked in. Okay, we're chilling. How the fuck did all of our hearts just leave? What? We had so many hearts earlier. What happened? Okay, regardless, we win, but like, Jesus. The fuck happened? What the hell is bro doing? Killing his hearts? I have no idea where all of our hearts went. He can't keep getting away with it. Oh, I absolutely can. Actually edging our channel points. My bad, my bad. If only you kept Shaco. Yeah, if only chat didn't convince it. Well, honestly, I probably still sold it for the sock and buskin, so I'm not going to blame that on chat. Shock can edge me all day long. That's wild. This is definitely a build with endless potential, so we're taking this at endless as far as we can. Grabber here is pretty phenomenal. Mods, don't run another prediction. We're taking this endless. Mods, cancel a prediction. GG on the anti-8. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. We'll wheel here. Hollow sock, not that good. How is that your high score? Didn't you naninf? Naninf, if you naninf, it resets your high score back down to 0 once you exit the game. Mods, will you make it past anti-10? No. Don't run endless gambles, because that has the potential to just be infinite. Glass is kind of sick. Diamonds should be fine. We need to put wild on you, ideally. Ship it. Cancel rut prediction. I thought there was another prediction that got started. I might just be stupid. Maybe it was payout. And I was and I'm just a dunce. Okay, we do have the flush now. How about a 1.797 E308 run? Isn't that just below naninf? Why is that so specific? It was just the payout being unnecessary. Huh? Okay. Ship it. Should have put this lucky card over here if we're playing optimally, but whatever. $20 is huge. Okay, we're tarot blocking. We want to find that red seal queen and make it wild, is what I was going to say, but... Alright, well, at least we found it. I guess we can start copying it. No, we want to make it wild before we copy it. That's... Copying it right now is just stupid. Let's just pop our strength arbitrarily and then take the... Oh, shit. I wanted to take the fool into the hermit. I'm kind of stupid, chat. You'll have to excuse me. No lovers again? I'm popping this just so we can maybe get lovers. God damn it. I should have tarot blocked. I say as I'm in the process of selling them. It's whatever. Okay. No lovers card. Big sad. We're on clubs. That's perfectly fine. Pop the temp. I'm going to play this just so we can maybe get one more purple seal. Unnecessary has got to have the dumbest spelling ever made. Ancient is now hitting hitting diamonds for boss. Perhaps. I mean, our hands converting to money mean literally nothing to us at this point, so I just want to get more purple seals. There we go. Lovers. God damn it. Okay, it's fine. Now we just win. Bless you. Appreciate it. How are y'all? What's up, Graves? Doing all right. Doing all right. Can't complain. 26 smackaroonies. Let's do a little bit more tarot blocking, hopefully. Okay, or we can just get no tarot cards in our entire shop. I guess I'll go fuck myself. Horrible spectral pack to boot. That's so pog. Lovers, please. God, man. It is not all over my screen. Okay, we're hitting spades into the windows. This is fine. Let's play hands so we can keep potential purple seals. Yeah, I think we can cycle one spade and be completely fine. Oh, I didn't copy the chat. No! All that econ is gone. And the purple seal that I draw. Wait, are all of my purple? I have one purple seal that we could draw that would... Okay, well, at that point, I'm just doing this. I don't care. I don't care. $27 smackaroonies. If we had a slot for seltzer, I would low-key take it, but we don't, so obviously I'm not going to. Garbage pack into garbage pack. Reroll down for lovers. Never find lovers. Cry about never finding lovers. Continue with video game. We're on clubs, so we should be fine to just discard here. Let's do this, I guess. No lovers, but we do have a fool. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Strength matters not. But let's just use it for no particular reason. Does this still win? Surely it does. My second gold stake win ever was with 2 Ancient Jokers and a Blueprint, so freaking fun. Dude, Ancient Joker Blueprint tech is just hilarious. Ancient Joker top 5, no doubt. I hate flushes, and I would say Ancient Joker is arguably top 5. And I think, like, excuse me, almost definitely top 10. Can update the stats. Oh yeah, I got you, my bad. I got you, my bad. on a 1 streak. Splash with the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. No lovers cards. Big sad. We're on hearts, so we need to keep these wild cards because we have no hearts. Aiden with the hydrate. I got you. Let's maybe do... Nope, I have to play this if we want gold seal value, which I do. We hitting clubs for the boss now? I mean, we do have... what's it called? We do have director's cut, so that's not, like, super bad. Regardless is a fun word. Not gonna lie, I love regardless. This run is heartbreaking. There's been some highs and some lows, hasn't there? Star card, that's not gonna do it. We'll keep some discards for maybe some... Well, do we have any non-wild purple seals? Yeah, we have this guy and we have this guy, so we'll keep some discards. Singularity is kind of a fire word. Yeah, singularity is a pretty cool word. Nomenclature. Best word. Best word. Ominous just has a shit ton of aura. Ominous is a good word. Nomenclature, best word. How can it be heartbreaking if we don't have any hearts? Maybe that's why it's heartbreaking. All of our hearts have been broken. Absolution is a fun one. Yeah, Absolution's actually a banger. Let's sell this to just immediately get a star card back. Okay, well, if we would have missed flush, that would have saved us. What music do you like? I'm a big grunge guy. For the most part. My favorite band of all time is Alice in Chains. But I listen to a lot of different stuff. Panic at the Disco, my girlfriend got me into. That's fire. What are some of my other top bands? As much as he's a meme, I like Baby No Money quite a bit. I don't know. I listen to like a lot of stuff, but my main genre is grunge. Did see bro listening to Chili Peppers earlier? Yeah, I was listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers while I was cooking. I'm a metalhead, though. If I told you in person, you wouldn't believe me. Yeah, I'm a metalhead. Radiohead. Radiohead's like not that bad. I like Radiohead, but I don't listen to them like religiously. All right, let's just ship this. Just watched your Jokerless run, bro. Top quality plays. Respect. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. I made up my own word. Hombalugus. It's a weird-ass creature that feeds off dinosaurs, which is why the dinosaurs are extinct. The lore is real. I believe it. Okay, let's do some tarot blocking, or at least attempt to. It's okay. I was just about to say it's so over. Please give me a lover's card. Oh my fucking god, dude. I need a lover's card for my fool, man. I guess I'll take the money. Muse and Pearl Jam? No, I do not know how I ended up here. Bro, Muse is actually... I've been getting into Muse a lot. I didn't listen to a lot of Muse for the longest time, but I've been getting into Muse. I actually mess with Muse quite a bit. Personally a fan of System of a Down and Metallica. Yeah, I like both. There's also Rage Against the Machine and Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath is fire. Rage Against the Machine I love. Metallica is good like once in a while, but it's just so overplayed that I get tired of it very easily. Like I'll listen to a Metallica album here and there, but then I just like don't listen to them for like a super long time. I don't know. All right, we're gonna skip here. I guess it doesn't really matter. What's in my Fool is like kind of buns anyway. We're on diamonds. We have a decent amount of diamonds now. Let's get this voucher just to get it out of the pool. Absolution is my favorite album of all time. If you're looking for a recommendation from Muse, it's also where I got the word. Huge. All right, that works. That works. Gang, somebody inject every song ever made in existence so I can understand what y'all are yapping about. I don't have Spotify. How does bro not have Spotify? Even if ads piss you off, just like, bro, listen to him. You'll live. All right, we're going to keep the steel card. Actually, we don't need it, but like still. Speaking of kick-ass album titles, can someone please make an album called Blood, Debt, and Tears? Okay, thanks. Yeah, that actually goes hard. That actually goes crazy. Declan with the follow. Welcome in. I have a 5.5-hour playlist of metal and other high energy music. It's mostly system though. Bro, my playlist is probably an obscene amount of hours. I don't separate playlists by genre like normal people do. I just put literally every single thing that I listen to into one playlist. I can look at how long my playlist is for y'all. Or I can at least look at how many songs I have. I don't know how on PC if I can see. Oh, my playlist is 19 hours and 20 minutes. I have 294 songs on it. Just has a playlist trademark. Yeah, exactly. I just have the playlist. And that's just how it works. That's just how it be. I just don't have a need to listen to music. It's not the ads or anything. That's so weird considering you're a musician, like genuinely. I find that so odd. I mean, I used to be that way, to be fair, but not as much when I was a musician. I don't know. My playlist is literally called A Little Schizophrenia, Never Heard Anybody, and it's 83 hours and 40 minutes with 1,548 songs. That's huge. That's such a good development. All right, we'll take the paintbrush. Take the standard pack. Absolute buns. No lover's card to be found. We have like one more ante until we start getting shit stomped. This is not looking good, boys. This is not looking good. Discarding non-clubs. We get another worthless card here. Shock, what's your favorite animal? This is definitely not a way for me to talk about the mantis shrimp because I think it's cool. I don't really know, honestly. I don't think I have a favorite animal if I'm just keeping it a stack. I just kind of find all animals like somewhat interesting. I don't really have a favorite per se. All right, well, getting scammed on that for like the 1,000th time is pretty cool. Complete buns from there. All right, smash like, ship it. Can I full copy this without dying? Actually, we already saw. No, I can't. And I'm too lazy to drag Chad all the way to the left, so we're just going to score a bunch of points. Mantis Shrimp is so goated, though. Yeah, Mantis Shrimp is pretty cool. What game has the best music, in your opinion? Oh, there was a game that I would have answered like 100%. Without a doubt to that question. I don't remember what it is. I had a game in mind that had like a fire soundtrack. I had a game in mind that had a fire soundtrack and I don't remember what it is now. God. I don't know. Doom 2016. I never played Doom 2016, but the soundtrack does go kind of fire. Does go kind of hard. Go kind of fire. Jesus Christ. Balatro, obviously? No. Balatro has one of the most playable soundtracks, if that makes sense. Like, I can listen to Balatro music for however many hours that I play Balatro a day and not want to die, which I don't think is a feat that any other game in existence can accomplish. But I would not say that it has the best soundtrack. I don't even think it would be close, honestly. Risk of Rain 2, Celeste, Undertale, Deltarune, and most of the Sonic games. Yeah, Mario... Dude, all Mario Kart World... No, all of the Mario Karts, dude. All of the Mario Karts have such fire music. Yeah, Undertale, Deltarune is, like, obviously very cool. Plants vs. Zombies, I think, doesn't get enough credit for its soundtrack. Plants vs. Zombies soundtrack is actually, like, peak. It's so good. Both soundtracks, as a matter of fact, for PvZ2 and the base game, both go so hard. Bro. I mean, I would put that on the red seal just to be funny, but then that shit would explode immediately, and this would just lose any semblance of endless value that it once had. So I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. Sonic Frontiers is also kind of fire soundtrack. I've never played a Sonic game in my life, so I wouldn't know, but I've heard that they're like really good. Coconut Mall on the Wii, I mean, yeah, that's just a classic. That's so good. A lot of the Pokemon soundtracks actually are really good now that I think of it. Dude, Pokemon Heart Gold, one of my favorite games just for like nostalgia reasons, but also, bro, the Pokemon Heart Gold soundtrack takes me back, dude. It's so good. It's so good. GTA 5, it has a Tyler song, so that's why. Bro, what? Get that out of here. We'll just make more queens. Take the Hungman. I think Lovers just doesn't... I think the Lovers card just genuinely doesn't exist on this seed. Like, I don't know what other conclusion I could draw. I genuinely don't know what other conclusion I could draw. How many goddamn purple seals have I cycled? And we have not seen, like, a single one, it feels like. Like, we saw one, because I'm pretty sure we put I'm pretty sure this guy we put Wild on, but, like, we have just not seen one in ages. Lovers in the Judgment in the 8-ball, bro. Surely not. All right, let's hang both of these. Let's get this shite out of my hand. Hungman, perfect. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I wanted. 2 souls and not a single Lovers is crazy. Yeah, no, somebody investigate this seed, actually. Wait, that's crazy. What the hell? All right, I'm just popping wheel. Sell the Justice card so we can get blue seals, I guess. So over. Keep removing more hearts from the deck. Well, I mean, we're dying next ante anyway. We can't keep up. This is the last ante where we don't die. I'm almost certain, unless I just haven't been paying attention. We can maybe make it through next ante. It's pretty unlikely, though. Unless we get a Lover's card. Oh my god, that Tarot Merchant. Yo, this game might be edging me. This game might genuinely be edging me. What's the blind requirement? It's close. It's close. Oh my god, finally! And we hit the red seal. Jesus. That only took 10 years? God. We have to hit diamonds, so let's not get too greedy. All right, now we just want death cards so that we can copy the red seal wild card. Copying the red seal wild card here is like absolutely our win con. We like flush 5 does not even score that much here, actually. It's probably too late for that, but we can at least pretend like it's a good idea. Let's get all this gold seal value. I don't really care that we're cycling blue seals. $10,000 reroll. How many Lovers can you find? Yeah, genuinely, bro. Sell you, crack another purple seal. Not great. Not great. Pop a chariot. Play this. Let me make sure I'm actually copying the correct shit. Should have played the lucky card, actually. I don't know what I'm cooking up. I might just be stupid. In fact, there's no might about it. I'm definitely stupid. Okay, so we can make it through this ante, provided we get lots of face cards. Oh yeah, now they're just gonna flood in. Now that I don't need any of them, now they're just gonna flood the market. Like, bro, are we serious? Snap! I caught a live stream finally. What's good? How you doing, man? The Moon worst tarot card changed my mind? Surely not. I think Lovers is the worst. I'm not even like memeing just because we haven't been able to find one. I think Lovers is the worst tarot card by far. Wild cards just get debuffed by like everything in the game, which is so annoying. Hang 'em. Make a wild queen for right now. Be careful to not discard the hearts because we don't have many. Glass card. Pretty pog. Do we have the flush? Yeah. Now death won't show up? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Survey says tower. I can't win. I cannot win. How much does this score? Because like with sock, this might score a lot, but... Oh wait, this is 5 of a kind. I'm stupid. Chat, disregard, disregard. I might be a dumbass. Actually, there's no might about it, to be fair, but that's neither here nor there, chat. That's neither here nor there. Okay, if we're scoring 3 face cards, or even if we're just scoring the red seal, I think we're at the point where copying sock once is the play. Oh wait, I'm playing diamonds flush. Yo, I'm actually a dumbass. What am I doing? Hello? There we go. Okay, full copy ancient is how many points? Tower's the worst by far, in my opinion. Bro is not pair-pilled. Bro is not pair-pilled. Tower's actually kind of good. All right. E10 as opposed to one of each. E9. Okay, so still copying... Or full copying ancient is better. Streamers... What the fuck is streamer cooking? It's, you know... Whatever it is, it's, you know, we're burning the pot, but it's fine. The pot is overboiling, to be fair, but we're chilling. Seeing double Onyx Agate. Onyx Agate is not that good, unless you're literally playing a flush build exclusively. Seeing double I will not argue against, though. I think seeing double is slept on quite a bit. Fool, if we get a death card, is pretty pog. No death cards, big sad. Tower top tier in my top 5 for sure, playing only gold stake. Yeah, Tower is like not bad. If you're pair-pilled, Tower is like actually kind of great. Swing and a miss. That's pretty good. Can't really complain. Flush house is not it. Ship it. -1 level. Tower's good with a chip build or deck fixing for idle and rebate. Yeah, that's also why it's good, but that's pretty niche in gold stake. Seeing double is slept on, but I'd rather take the Bloodstone or Rough Gem over Onyx. I think Rough Gem is not as good as people say it is. It's very niche. Death card, please. God damn it. Okay, well, again, we got money. Can't really complain. Okay. Need some death cards if I'm going to survive this ante, which I probably am not going to anyway, but like death cards are my way of doing so right now. Okay, perfect. If you're on Plasma, Tower is arguably better than Death. Definitely not. Okay, that's deranged. That's a wild take. Sure, well, okay, yeah. Definitely. The Balatro content update is the new Silk song, I swear. I mean, it's coming. It has a release date. It has a release date of this year, so that's already better than Silk Song. I'd rather pick Rough Gem than Bloodstone. I would just not pick either, if I'm being honest. I think they both kind of blow. Shock, I thought you said Balatro did big numbers. We have 4 chatters right now. Hey, Goofball, do you want to check the viewer count? Yeah, let's get -1 tarot card. I'm an idiot. Scatter. I just reloaded. When did 30 people just pop up? They've been here, bro. My bad internet is, or your bad internet is not my problem, dog. They've literally been here this whole time. Please give me a death. I beg. God damn it. All right. Well, now we really want our steel card to be the difference. I think we're cooked, chat. I think we are, like, almost assuredly cooked. W money that we're not going to be able to spend. Yeah, we're dead. 07s. Oh, wait, that's just our entire deck. Okay. I maybe did not notice. That is my bad. Not bad. Not bad. When I was doing C++ for the first time, I did almost all of it on Plasma with just spamming stones. You can make an unreasonable amount of things work just spamming high card with stones in Plasma. Your Joker's suddenly not mattering basically at all is so helpful for that. I mean, that's fair, I guess. Lovers is borderline useless without Ancient. Yeah, exactly. Moon can rebalance an erratic deck with uneven suits. That's not that's not a good pull for the Moon card, people. You're making a good point with Lovers. You're not making a good point with Moon. I'm not gonna lie, chat. All right. Back to the grind. We're on a 1 streak. Let's see if we can continue it with green deck. W prediction. Nuh-uh, flower pot. What are we doing, man? Flower pot? Really? Really? Flower pot? Let's do this. Let's do... Am I dyslexic? Okay, I thought we had a full house for a second. I am, in fact, dyslexic. We do have a straight flush, though. That's gotta be a good sign. Is that how it works? You need 4 wild cards in a hand for that to be how it works. Shock, I gotta go to sleep and my downtime's gonna go off. I'll hop and I hope you sleep well, man. Thank you for pulling up. There's a jamble, by the way. Yeah, everybody jamble your channel points. So Luchador here, we don't need. Obviously, it's anti-1. Satellite has the potential to be good, but I think we probably have a better shot at spending our money elsewhere. Check the Buffoon. Gonna be one of these type of games, huh? That's an incredibly bad start. That neuters like all of our econ for this blind. I genuinely think Lovers gets too much hate. It's great for 8-ball runs. Already off to a bad start. Since flushes are the best hand to be playing, and being able to play your 8s every flush is insanely important to getting 8-ball online to being good. It's 8, bro. It's an 8. Okay. We've argued this 1,000 times, but like 8-ball is not the card that you think it is, buddy. It's bait. It's genuinely not. I know the chatter. This chatter, one of this chatter's, like most used jokers is unironically 8-ball. I know from this specific chatter it's not bait. Flush's best hand. Yeah, that part is bait. Rental, droll joker, idle. Like, what are we doing, bro? This is such an ass start. Said green deck was going to kick us. I mean, normally green deck is pretty nice to me, but this is not. Are we like... Are we for real? Thank you. All my econ is gone. Huge. I gotta take Bluey here. Yeah, we'll go for the hearts. Okay. This chat feels like home nonstop verbal abuse. That's crazy. Okay. I mean, honestly, shoot blue joker is not a bad pivot here. It's also perishable, though, so let's just rip buffoon. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. We gotta take it, but that's nasty. That is not helping our case whatsoever. What up, Miata Mike? Hello? What's up, Editor Danny? Yeah, Oh, Mista. I do not envy the man who put channel points on this run. On this run winning, that is. Oh, it's going to be one of those runs. I go all in on yes and we get this. I hate it here. It's literally just whatever Aiden votes on is not the play. Aiden, just vote no. Just vote no forever so that I can get like a win streak that's bigger than Doc Spectred's. This is so cheeks. Go to bed, homie? No. I think Pillar's low-key fine here. Misprint actually clutches up for once. Everybody clip it. It's never happening again. Holy shit. Trading card is okay. Is rental shortcut maybe like a play here? Gang, I love Balatro so much. I popped a Judgment Anti-1 and got 8-ball. That's crazy. Excuse me. This run should be lost to the Gallows. I mean, it's not looking great, but, like... we can still squeeze a little bit of value out of this. Cloud 9 is maybe pretty good. Let's rip Celestial just to get some sort of direction and, like, points. Okay. That's doable. I'm gonna play this just on the gamble that we get a bunch of money out of it. Tragic. And we get DNA next shop? Bro. Photo for playing straights honestly has some merit to it just because straight scaling is like insane. And we have smiley face, so even for right now, it's just like pretty damn good. Don't you wish you were on black deck for another Joker slot? No. No, I don't. If I lose this prediction, I will refund my super chat. That is crazy. Snap off an end. Give me that 9. Smash like. We're cooking here. We're kind of cooking here. I have smiley face in the wrong place because I'm a dumbass, but that's fine. The stove is being... okay. Okay, the stove is being turned on. The stove is being turned on. If Shock picks up one more Eternal, I'm becoming a mod for eternity. It's a good Eternal. The stove is gonna explode? No. We're adding some... dude, we have smiley face, photo, sock and buskin for the early game. We're putting some oil in the pan. Luna with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Here's some reroll bucks. Hell yeah. It's just the last build, but significantly more ass. Yeah, but even significantly more ass, this build has potential. My finger is tired from smashing like. Any advice? Smash like more. It fixes all. It fixes all. All right, what do we do here? We haven't had a suits boss, right? Smash subscribe. Yo, that's so true. Yo, we have 47 people on YouTube. Holy shit. Hello, YouTube chat. We normally don't have any people on YouTube chat. What has been going on the past couple of nights? Holy crap. Yo, if you're in YouTube chat, I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm rewinding the footage because I don't remember if we saw Suits Boss. Because we're not taking judgment here no matter what. Okay, we saw the head. So we saw Hearts Boss. Smash the money button, it gives Shock rent money. True. Okay, well, we got a Sun card, so let's just do this. Because we saw the Hearts Boss, so that's just more cards that are incapable of being debuffed. I'm just going to play this, Loki. Shock lives in my basement. He doesn't pay rent. That's actually so true. You're actually so real for that. Okay, Wasteful is just more money on the green deck, so we always pick that John up. Let's go for the Death and then the Spectral Pack so that we can maybe copy something that matters in here. I never use Twitch, but I watch YouTube all day. I watch YouTube all day as well, but I'll watch Twitch streams every now and again, but I watch way more YouTube than I interact with Twitch. Normally. I mean, honestly. Oh, shit. I meant to copy that. My bad. All right, that's fine. We can still copy it in blind. I'm shock maxing right now. YouTube in the left eye, Twitch in the right eye. That's so pog. Hell yeah. Shock maxing is a diabolical term, by the way. I love that. Why? It makes your bones stronger. Some shit. I don't know. All right, we need to copy that. We need to copy that blue seal like immediately. We don't need Jola. Let's see if we can't find another. That's actually so huge. OnlyFans in the third eye. That's crazy. Type shit. Don't say type shit to that. What? Is hologram maybe? Like, hologram is a free win, but if we're playing straights, hologram fucks everything up. God. Excuse me. The trail mix is now crowding my windpipe. That's enough trail mix, apparently. Like, if we're playing straights, I want to play straights here just because double photo on straights. We can probably muscle our way to victory with that. But hologram is also incredible. But the issue with hologram is that it screws up all of our straights. If we decide to go straights. I think it's still, like, strong enough to take. Hologram is just actually, like, disgusting. God damn it. Disgusting. Jesus. Sorry, chat. Okay. Really need that jack? That's so huge. Holy shit. That's actually so big. Oh my god, we don't win. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, we're pivoting 2 pair, chat. It's over. Just kidding. 987. Do we maybe go for another one here? It's so unlikely, but like, why not? Okay. I think I just have to do this now. I'm him. I'm him. I just noticed those were Among Us face cards. Hell yeah. Evil Schmeckles be like, I love Sixth Sense. That's so huge. Local Balatro man dies to trail mix. Okay, like, I'm not on board with dying, but like that does go kind of hard as a headline. Y'all gotta, excuse me, y'all gotta admit. Y'all have to admit, if you saw that on the headline, you would be like, really? This is horrible. Let's just take 2 pair and 3 of a kind, because that's like the most feasible. Actually, we should have taken 2 pair and flush, but it's neither here nor there. I don't know why I'm opening buffoon packs. This is literally our setup for the entire run. Ooh, this kills us. Unless we hit a straight. If we hit a straight, this very much does not kill us, but if we don't hit a straight, this is just curtains. I could see that happening to me. Loco Balatro guy dies eating almonds. I mean, it goes hard as a headline, but like it grabs your attention, but it's also like, okay, that would be kind of embarrassing if that happened. Let's play a dogshit pair because we have more queens in the deck. Rough, but we still win, so like I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, because see, now 1 straight is like a lot of points. You need the eternal hologram to lock it in. That's so true, bestie. All right, telescope here is like kind of great. I'm going to waste all my money on Arcana packs. Hung Men are fantastic. Local Balatro man's mantra for real life somehow makes it into Balatro stream. Anyway, let's continue. Honestly, Drunkard there was probably better, but I'm committed to this this hologram, I'm not going to lie. I think we always have to go for high straight just because of the jokers that we have. Okay, so you know how I said we always have to go for high straight? I'm immediately walking that shit right back. W blue seal value. Oh no, -1 hand size. Eternal Chad for real? I mean, yeah, if we get Eternal Chad after I clean the shit out of my pants, we just definitely pivot that way, right? I mean, Hex here is actually, like, so good. Wait, Hex... Wait, Hex is actually, like, great. I'm just popping it. Okay. Unfortunately, our hologram leaves us, but, like, that's actually such a good play. That's actually such a great play. If it would have been Hex hologram, it would have been over, but, like, even that is just great for us. Shock, if you died on stream, how much clout would you get? I mean, I wouldn't really care about any of the clout that I got because I'd be dead, but I would imagine, like, a non-zero amount, no? Like, dying on stream is probably a pretty good way to farm clout, if I had to guess. Eternal Hollow next shop, I would shit myself. That would be so funny. No, it's going to be Eternal Chad next shop. 2 viewers? Bro, what? That's criminal. What do you mean 2 viewers? Eternal Chad? Peep it? Peep it? Eternal Chad? Eternal Hologram would be so funny, though. Oh, God. I don't want you. Gift cards actually kind of get... I think we take Acrobat here, low-key, and just waste all of our hands until we get a straight. Because ×3 on top of what we're scoring is actually, like, insanely good value. Take another blue seal. I think Acrobat there is actually, like, a phenomenal pickup. Okay, now we have a straight. Now we just waste all of our hands. So we're not getting as much money. Like, that's a bad play for green deck specifically, but, like, it keeps us alive, which is completely fine. At Focus Shock is the real Eternal Chad, followed by extremely loud, incorrect buzzer. Wow, thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the goats, for real. It doesn't matter what we have in front. I'm just going to put that in front anyway, because I scare myself sometimes. Yeah, so now we're scoring 240k with Acrobat. Like, that's just insane value. It gives us more time to find the, Why do all your mods hate you? I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably because I don't pay them. I would hate my boss as well if they didn't pay me, but that's neither here nor there. Let's actually take this because I forgot we had Telescope. That's, like, really good. Every mod hates their streamer. That's true. I don't hate him. Don't lie. All right, let's go for the straight. One more time for the straight. One more time for the straight. Why did bro use Overstock, then buy the Wheel of Fortune? Shh. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Shh. Okay, well, let's just proc Acrobat, because maybe we can get a blue seal in the hand by doing that. Pretty please. Pretty please. Can I be a mod so I can start backseating and hating? I mean, you can do that for free. Mods just do it, like, extra amounts of times. Also, all 4 of our blue seals were in the bottom, like, third of our deck. That's so pog. That's actually so cool. $0 cash out, smash like. Spectral pack into an Immolate, though, for real. I mean, I'll take a trance. Like, you will not see my ass complaining about a trance by any means. Now we have a straight. Now we just look for 2 blue seals. Casual blue seal behavior. Dude, blue seals are just goated. Any build in Balatro can be won by just having an insane massive blue seals to your name. Literally. Okay, now we just play hands into Acrobat. We get the blue seal value. Don't hate the streamer, hate the game type response. Blue seal's got to be top 10 worst seals. I don't know. That's pretty controversial there, buddy. Okay. Level up straight. Still looking for that eternal Chad. Not gonna lie, still looking for that eternal Chad. The arm, kind of cringe. How much does this score? This actually doesn't win, so we have to play hands into this. This is so awkward. We're losing like all of our money. I don't know, man. Red seal kind of overrated. I actually 100% agree with you. I think red seals are so overrated. King, queen, jack, 10, 9. Okay, so we just cycle this 8. We are going to keep the money from discards, which is kind of pog. We play the straight. It levels down 1, but then we get 2 blue seal procs, so we're fine. We don't die because we have Acrobat. Huge. Saturn card, Saturn card. I think we just go next. W blue seal. God, that was a voice crack and a half. W blue seals once more. I'm just going to play this so that we can keep some money, because I would actually like to find a Chad. Because I think we die if we don't find a Chad. Do we have director's cut, actually? Because we like pass away almost assuredly to Verdant Leaf is something that I'm now considering, which is very sad. Okay. Ship it. That wasn't a voice crack. That was a whole ass fault line in your throat. That's crazy. That is wild. Could keep Acro. What is the point of keeping Acro and sell for Verdant? I guess. I mean, we would still have like... We still have slots that are open. I'm just thinking in the hypothetical that we get like an Eternal Chad. Then Verdant Leaf just murders us. I think business card here is actually really good. That's so shite. Oh, because we played for hologram. We played high cards. Okay. It's unfortunate. I thought you were going into 8, not 7. Yeah. No, we're fine. Okay, now I think we just need to play 2 straights. What's the Jokerless method? If you want my honest take, it's just get lucky. Like, straight up. Wow, that's actually really bad. Would Balatro be possible if all Jokers were perishable? It would be 1,000 times harder, but yeah, I think it would still be possible. I beat Jokerless with flushes somehow? That's crazy. Jokerless method is just get an early blue seal or die. I didn't get blue seals when I did it, but I got Telescope, which is like debatably better, right? God damn, do I just not have 10s in my deck? I guess I die then. That's so fucking fun. 4 10s in the deck, by the way. 1 straight here does not win. Unless we get lucky proc. Wow, that's so shite. Are we fucking serious? What? 4 10s bottom decked in the bro, are we dead ass? Oh my fucking god, dude. This was so winnable too. Are you shitting me? That's so ass. That's so shite, mate. Fuck's sake. Chat, it's fine. The 3 of a kind saves us for sure. That's actually so shite. Sorry for voting yay, my bad. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for throwing, streamer. How did I throw? This was not a throw. This was literally so attainable. We have had no struggle drawing our straights until this exact point. I don't know, tossed. All right, 3 of a kind saves for sure. Trust. It was a close battle. Son of a bitch. Why did gang not use more hangmen? Oh yeah, my bad. Let me just retrospectively, let me just open all the Arcana packs that I could have when I didn't have money. Evil Schmeckles with the follow. Bro, what? Shock, you're like LeBron, you're my GOAT even though you unk status. I'm 19, bro. That's not unk status. What? Hello? All right, that shit is not going in the sold runs category. There was like nothing that we could have done there. We could have taken Troubadour, but then we have 1 less hand, so Troubadour is kind of dog shit. No way you're 19. I'm 19 and I don't have any facial hair. I'm 19. You kind of unk, though. I'm not unk. What? Okay, we're going to play Black Deck, and then we're going to end stream. Black Deck's going to be a W, though. Trust. Oh, my God. This is, like, the worst opening hand of all time. Okay, that made it a lot better. And now we win. Wow. 2006 kids ain't unk. Exactly. Tailwind with the follow. Welcome in. 19 sounds like 62. Bro, what? Okay. Straight flush is obviously not the play. We can't afford 4 fingers. We go into the buffoon pack. We take Eternal Glutinous. That is completely fine. Black Deck, this is gonna my entire Twitch chat is gonna blow up on me for taking an Eternal Glutinous. You can definitely take an Eternal Shitter on the Black Deck. That is, unless you don't draw what you need, which is very sad. God. No clubs exist in my deck, apparently. Saw your shorts. Love the vibe. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Excuse me. We need the clubs. Okay. Pog. 2 pair. I don't think that wins. Why did gang not take the Clever Joker on top decking a straight? What am I, omniscient? Devious Joker. I know what you mean. It's actually Crazy Joker. Who the fluff made an alt account just to be evil Schmeckles? What's our boss? The club? The head. Okay. Looks like we're finding clubs. That's pretty hot. Okay. Never mind. Crazy Joker is the Molt version? That was the Molt Joker, was it not? If it was the Chips Joker, then there was even less of an incentive for me to pick it up, if I'm being honest. The only person I can think is Cheese. It looks like Cheese, not gonna lie. It might be Cheese. Alright, we're taking both of these just because we need scoring. Ice Cream is fine for chips. Oh, can we... Okay, this is phenomenal, but can we afford this with an already Eternal Glutinous? I think we can. I think Riff Raff is just so good. Okay, holy value. Yeah, I think this is the play. I think the Riff Raff there is a good gambit. You know, you quick select cards while holding right click and sliding in the direction you want it. Yeah, that's a mod. That is not a vanilla feature. I'm gonna sell him and just hope that we get this guy. Why did Gang not sell the useless jokers for interest? Because none of the jokers are useless right now. What are we on about? YouTube chat low-key backseating worse than Raffle tonight. There's like no reason why we shouldn't discard. So let's discard for some face cards. Zero discards blind? We're cooked? No, surely not. Sixth Joker slot for the win. It's peak, I swear. If you sell your Jokers, you can't ever blame bad luck for losing in Black Stake 5-head. You're on to something, actually. You're so right, chatter. I think we sell Sly Joker and just pivot high card, honestly. Okay, the talkie is not it for me, but it's not interest either, so, like, who cares? Like, how much does this get me? Probably nothing, because it's no chips. Okay, so maybe that was a bad play. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Trust. You do this. That's a lot more chips. Yeah. Now we're chilling. Now we play this. Why negative popcorn low-key look delicious as hell? Good question, man. Maybe they put something in it. All right, we're gonna sell Walkie. Ooh, investment tag is kind of juicy. I'm not playing it though. Bus stuff. Is this a bus stuff high card pivot? I think this is a bus stuff high card pivot. Damn girl, your popcorn be looking thick. That's wild. Not a chat that I thought I would ever read. But you know what? I'm kind of glad that I did. Do I lose if I play this? No, we're chilling. Why does Seance even exist in the Pixel card game? Seance is good, dude. It's okay, it's not good. But if you can get it to work, like Seance plus any suit generator is good. Or any suit changer. Because then it's just a free spectral card, which is insane value. Clearance sale here. Pop the Arcana pack. Death card, Fool for nothing. Well, if we have Bust, we probably want to death away our face cards. So let's maybe just do this for the time being. Oh wait, left into right. I'm stupid. No, left into right. I'm not stupid. Yeah. Okay. Go next. Hear me out, Seance. Get changed to work like to-do list, but make it once per round. No, that would be way too broken. That's not a good change, IMO. Could play a full house for more score. I think it's just better to play the 3 of a kind and scale. Steven. Huge. Eviler Schmeckles with the follow. Who trying to fight? Only way I got Seance to work was for it to be naturally polychrome. I think it's... I mean, it's niche. Like, it doesn't fit into any build by any means, but, like, saying it's bad is kind of wild, I think. Steven? Yeah. Yeah, his name is Steven. I'm indifferent on Seance. Why is Eviler Schmeckles indifferent on Seance? Okay, Hermit here is fantastic. Probably get rid of Reserved for Gold Joker so that we can just not worry about crashing the bus. These are both bad. This is too much Schmeckles. No, it's surely not. Yeah, all of these are bad, unfortunately. High card level is pretty peak. Sag. Seance is disappointing, but understandable. I don't even think it's disappointing. It's just, like, niche. Like, that's the whole thing. It's just niche. Okay, 2,000 points. That's not enough. Does Riffraff generate Eternal Commons? No, Riffraff will always generate Jokers without stickers. No matter what. Y'all literally woke me up talking shade at my boy. Sorry, dog. We didn't mean it. Wait, this is still gonna be... How is this still... Okay, well, we fumbled this. Unless... Why does the wheel exist? Can somebody explain this to me? Like, who thought of this shit? Who thought wheel was a good idea, genuinely? Okay, this wins. Poggers. All right, 14 bucks. Paintbrush is honestly pretty good, especially when it's discounted. We'll take the Mega Celestial. We don't get Pluto, but we do get Mercury, which is fine, I guess. I'm going to take this guy too, actually. All right, Pog. I guess we're playing 2-pair. Excuse me. How much does this score? Surely this does not score what we need it to. 3K? Maybe we just play 2-pair. That's actually not that bad. Chat, I think it's a 2-pair angle. I'm not gonna lie. 2-pair looking kind of fresh. $9. Mad Joker. Okay. Do not. That is not 2-pair incentive. Blue Seal? Damn. Yeah, we can't take that, Sag. Tragedy befalls the nation. I know. What the shit? Okay. Hello? I mean, I'm just playing this. Okay, I think that scaling still kills us. Wow, that's shite. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. GGWP. Oh, sevens. That's all right. All right. Chat, let's find somebody to raid. Shall we? Okay, who could we raid? Skirt is playing Balatro. Sizak is playing Ranked. Those are the people that I'm following. Do we have anybody else that we know? There's somebody with doing a subathon playing Balatro. Chat, do we have anybody in particular that we want to raid? First time Balatro, it's a PNG tuber, but maybe we could make an exception for first timers. Update the stats. Oh yeah, I got y'all. I got y'all. We're already doing a raid. It's 3 hours, bro. But you had the 6th Joker slot. Yeah, surely that means we should have won. Surely the 6th Joker slot means everything. Yeah, the stats. Okay. We're 1-4, bro. That's so ass. That's so ass. Still haven't sold a run though, so that's, you know what? We're kind of chilling. We're kind of chilling. All right. Let's. I kind of want to raid the subathon, dude. I don't know. Celebrating 5 years streaming. Oh, it looks like they're not playing Balatro anymore. Never mind, they're not playing Balatro anymore. Okay, scratch that. Scratch that, then we're raiding Sizek. Alright, well that settles it. Chat. Get rid of tonight's because we ain't gonna need it. Yeah, I'll do that after stream for sure. Alright, chat. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. YouTubists, I love you guys. YouTubists, if any of you want to be a part of the raid, we are going to raid somebody who is currently grinding ranked multiplayer Balatro. So if y'all want to be a part of that raid, come over to the Twitch. It's in my description. Also, if you're on YouTube, in the description is my Discord. Y'all should join that so we can just yap. Ugh. It's essentially just an offline chat room for when I'm not streaming. You can just yap with other members of the community, so you should definitely join that. Outside of that, we will be back tomorrow, either with more gold stake, or we might play mods, or we might do chat recommended challenges, because we still have to do blue percent and we still have to do a vanilla Nuzlocke. So something like that will happen. I think later in the week I am going to play some multiplayer, either ranked or against chat. I haven't decided. But I do kind of want to play some multiplayer, so later in the week we'll probably do that. So look forward to that. And yeah, that's it for tonight. Love you guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one, chat. Join up for the raid. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. Love you guys. Catch you tomorrow.